Good to see you, Jonathan.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Kimmel? Good to see you, man. What's in the background?
What's happening?
Right, how are you? Good to see you. Everything good?
This is my computer. I don't know what kind of undesirables you guys are going to have in that room. So it's going to be playing.
May I start by asking who is the hot blonde in there?
That's Cleto's girlfriend.
Okay.
Whose girlfriend?
Cleto, my band leader. Yeah, what's up?
Wide awake.
I've been up for a while. I didn't realize I was late. I thought I was supposed to be here at 7:10. So I apologize.
That's fine.
Jimmy Kimmel, who I enjoy and, dare I say, love.
Actually, you had to explain your relationship. I thought it was very interesting, you explaining your relationship with Jimmy to Adam.
I was upset when Jimmy left my house. Jimmy came over for a week in the summer, and when he left, I was actually upset. I was shocked.
You were sorry to see him go.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I feel an emptiness.
Well, when Adam was here, he explained to Adam, he said, you know, I don't know what happened. I thought you would be my friend, but I like Jimmy better.
Yeah, I always thought, like, Adam, like, when I first met you two guys, like, I didn't really know anything about you guys. And then I thought, well, maybe Adam's the more talented one.
He is, actually. He's just not particularly considerate. You'll never hear from him. I mean, Adam lives an 18th of a mile from my house. I barely ever see him.
Really?
Is that right?
Rarely hear from him. Oh, yeah. He'll buy houses and not tell me.
It's weird, like, and then, like, I started to get to know you. And then I started liking you better. And you even said to me, you said to me at the beginning, I remember you even said to me, I'm surprised you seem to like Adam better. I called you at one point.
I think I said it on the air. I think we had it.
You even said it to me in a private phone call.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and I said,
I know I'm calling you, but I know you like Adam better.
He goes, well, you offered Adam a job. I go, yeah, I guess maybe I do think he's more talented or something. And then all of a sudden there was a switch.
Yeah.
And now I like you better.
You know, yeah, I'm like, Adam's like the head cheerleader, you know. Initially you think, oh, I'm really attracted to this great beauty. And then I sneak in, you know, president of the student council.
There you go.
And then you and Sarah got, you know, we went on vacation together for a couple of days, and then you came out to my house, and I really, like, I enjoyed being with you. Like, we would go fishing together, and it was like...
He was a good fishing buddy?
It was very Brokeback Mountain. I mean,
Who's the girl? Who's the girl?
Oh, Jimmy. I suspect that, like, Jimmy has a lot of male friendships where he's a good guy and can relate to people.
And he can, actually converse
and enjoy
keep
them.
In touch. You know, he does all the things that could make a friendship. Yeah.
And this is so rare for me. I don't ever like hanging out with anybody.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to, like, kind of have a male friend.
But is Jimmy doing all the heavy lifting?
No, it's not like that.
No?
Right? I mean, we just
Did you start it up, though? Did you have to get it started?
I think the moment where we really fell in love was we're out on that little boat together in the middle of the lake.
Fishing.
And I was goofing on Howard because he was so scared of this beautiful swan that was in the lake.
Oh, no, you were afraid of the bird?
And then this thing reared up and spread its wings, and I almost jumped in the lake and started swimming back to the house. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we were like the Two Stooges. I go, there's a swan that, like, they attack you. So it started attacking, like, it started to swim in, and I ran, and then Jimmy goes, he's laughing at me and everything. All of a sudden, the thing starts running after him, and he runs.
I grabbed the oar. I was ready to fight the swan.
You were going to fight back.
Yeah, that's going to look good, beating a swan over the head.
That's a great headline.
Kimmel kills swan.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Isaac, this is Taylor, and Zach, and we're Hanson.
We are Hanson, and we are about to go on the Howard Stern Show. Should be interesting.
It'll be fun.
We're psyched. Gonna be a good time.
Howard likes to get personal with his guests, ask a lot about their...
Yes, we've asked him to please keep his clothes on, because we don't want to see his boobs.
Well, you know...
Man boobs.
I think we're the type of band that people really... They want to get intimate with, I mean, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know...
Yeah,
Howard
Forth, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Wow, that was
not too intimate.
No nudity today. Let's keep it. Let's keep the clothes on.
We're doing our best. Yeah.
The last time I saw them naked was a really long time ago, and I want to keep it that way.
All right, fellas. Have fun. We'll see you inside.
All right, thanks.
Jimmy Kimmel is with us. Jimmy Live, weeknights at 12:05 on ABC. I'm happy to have as my guest Hanson.
Hey, thanks for having us.
All grown up.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened? You didn't come on when you were young.
Yeah, we're trying to get you guys in there.
I think it might have been dangerous for us to come on.
I think your parents maybe stepped in.
Maybe they thought better of it.
maybe, yeah. Somebody that was smart at that particular point was like, you know what?
that might be scarring for an 11-year-old.
I think it's a mistake now, to be honest with you.
It could be.
I still think you're too young. Come back in 10 years, then you'll be ready.
Yeah, we're psyched to be here.
Boys, what's it like? How did you get discovered? Was your mom pushing you into this whole thing?
You know what? We just were completely, overzealous, I think.
Yeah, I think we kind of had the antithesis of stage parents. It was kind of like we were dragging them to the gigs, not the other way around.
Well, but I mean, clearly we had a lot of help. I mean, I was 6 when we started singing. We played our first gig when I was 6.
I was always so angry with you guys. You were young, and you were probably getting laid more than I was.
They weren't.
And I equate everything in my world with who's getting laid and who isn't.
Sure, right.
And I mean, okay, you were 6. Maybe you weren't getting laid. Maybe you were getting jobs. I don't know what you were getting.
Who started them with instruments? I mean, who told you to pick up a guitar?
I think it was Isaac. You wanted to play guitar because he loved Chuck Berry. So he was like,
Chuck
I want to
Berry.
play guitar.
And obsessed with Johnny B. Good. And the first stuff I heard was like 1958 stuff like, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Eddie Cochran.
And then you got the other guys into it? You said, well, you play this and you play that?
Well, actually, the greatest story about it is the fact that we started writing songs and we were just singing. Nobody, we had
who wrote
guitar and
Bop?
keyboard. The three of us.
We wrote it when I was 8.
Around?
Yeah.
I was 8.
Just screwing around and you wrote that. Boy,
wrote
that's
a
good.
hit song when you were 8, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, we people go, Bop. Where'd you make up Bop? Well, we listened to doo-wop music when we were growing up, so that's where that makes perfect sense.
Did your dad beat you like Michael Jackson's dad did? Like that guy really knew how to really work that Jackson 5.
He was definitely.
He did.
He was good.
It was like a good dog team. They just.
So nobody beat you.
No beating.
No.
I don't think our dad would understand that. Like he was the guy that like he'd come home from work and like my mom would be like, the kids were like they were totally like screwing up today, and then he'd be like, okay, come back here, and then he'd pretend like he was supposed to like give us a swat or something.
But you
like
guys
that.
were clearly way more talented than any of the kids in your high school. I mean, you guys actually had a professional sound.
Well, they weren't even in high school. He was 8.
They were 8.
Well, we were homeschooled too, which is interesting.
Oh, that's right.
Who homeschooled you? Your mom?
Our mom.
No kidding.
So you never got out of the house. No wonder you joined a band.
Are your parents? Are you?
Good point.
Are your
It was the
parents?
only way for us to get out of the house.
Are your parents still married?
Yeah, they're still married.
They're still married. Like it's a healthy relationship, right?
Pretty healthy.
And what did they do with all the money? You guys sold something like 16, 17 million, more, 25 million. How many albums did you sell?
We sold
15
million.
15 million.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some dough hanging around somewhere.
There's,
There is.
we've been lucky to, we can survive.
How did that work out? Like, in other words, where did all the money go? In a separate account?
To be honest, our parents were so freaked out that everybody was going to be like, okay, here's the stage parents, like, going to do the classic thing, that they were really conservative when we were too young to really manage it.
They did the opposite of
put
take
it
our
away.
money. They put it like all in bonds.
Good.
It's like,
So there is. So in other words, you guys don't have to work the rest of your
all the
lives, do you?
money's there?
well,
oh
yeah,
my God.
well, except for the money that we've thrown at we started on record company, so we're spending money on
Oh
that.
yeah, that's
I mean,
stuff. And
Is that wise to do, to start your own record
No,
company?
not at all.
I mean, why risk your own funds?
well, why stay in
because-
the music industry? It's like the worst industry to be in. Period.
But honestly, Howard, it's kind of like you being here. It's serious. It's like the decision to be in control and to know your audience. I mean, that's what it was.
But
'Cause
how do you promote your music then? And doesn't the record company go out and get you on radio and all of that?
Howard's
on Howard Stern.
That's true. That'll sell enough records.
That'll sell enough records
Actually, what
to
we
keep
said
us
was
going.
we're just going to quit. We're going to not do anything else except for we're going to focus on getting on Howard Stern in that way.
We want to be the.
But wait a minute, you bring up
in-studio
a
band.
point because they were a young band. You had a record. You were on a record label, and you had, a great deal of success. And then what happened?
Well, basically, Universal and Polygram became one, and we were part of a complete, basically a
We were
clusterfuck of labels that were forming together. I mean, you've seen, like, basically that was the biggest merger ever, and we went from a Mercury Records, which is this classic kind of rock and roll label, to a rap label.
We went to Island Def Jam.
So we were on
Hanson
Island Def
and
Jam.
Island Def Jam.
Wow.
So we were
didn't
like,
they-
you know what? I don't see Hanson Def Jam working.
But weren't
a
you
rap
like
album.
kids, so they try to force feed what you should put out? And
Definitely, there was some of that. We made a documentary about our last record, not the record that's coming out now, but the one before it, where we left our label, and it kind of shows people that all the crap you go through. It's not even force feeding. It's just the fact that right now in the music industry, nobody knows what the hell they're doing, and you've got these A&R people who are supposed to be, keeping your project going, and they're just jerking you around.
why didn't you try doing gangsta rap? I mean, certainly you boys could do that now.
Well, it was the whole
Yeah, exactly. We just do the beatbox.
I can't believe this kid's 6 years old. It's unbelievable.
That's very mature.
Now, here's something I was surprised to learn. All three of you are married.
Yeah, I remember when they started getting married. You were in one of you was still in your teens, right?
I
You
mean,
married when you were a teenager?
I got married. Well, you have to think about this. Like we just said, we started playing when we were really, really young. Honestly, I would have never said that I was going to get married young, but when you're 19 or whatever and you've been doing your career thing for almost 10 years already, you're a completely different headspace than most like 19
No, you're not. You think you are. You'll be divorced in a few years. Trust me, all of you.
They're
I've been married for 5 years.
You have been married 5 years is
And
nothing.
I have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids?
Yeah, they started doing everything.
Hey, what can you say?
Do they
Doing
sing?
everything. Yeah.
Now, did you get
We are
married?
certifiable.
You guys are super religious, right? You're born again types, right?
We've all grown up, in church.
In church.
Yeah.
So maybe
Well,
that
I was surprised to hear you curse just a second ago.
Yeah, me too. I was shocked.
I was a little shocked too.
What do you mean?
But you know what? But here's the thing. You're super religious and this and that, so you're probably encouraged to get married young.
Did you have premarital sex?
Did you have premarital sex?
My kid was born 7 months after I got married. So
okay, so you
Mine was
did.
born 4. Yeah.
All right, so you boys do have premarital sex. Did you bang any other chicks besides your wife?
You know what?
That's a no.
I made one promise to my wife that said we wouldn't talk about that particular thing.
Did you have a sex life before your wife? Because I'm worried about you. You didn't.
Yeah. No.
You didn't. It's unfucking believable.
Bop.
Bop is right.
That's what it's all about, you know.
How come
I'm
you not
worried
wearing,
about you.
wearing
I'm going to
wedding
tell you
rings?
why. Because if I was your father, I'd sit you down and say, "Listen, I know, I got married young.
Yeah.
You know, there are things to experience in life.
Yeah.
5 years, nothing. 10 years, 15 friggin' years. You're still going to be a young man.
Yeah.
And you're never going to have any other poontang.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't look at other women?
Dude, I mean, are you kidding? Of course, everybody.
You're surrounded.
Guys,
good-looking boys.
Yeah, of course, guys see other women. But the thing is, honestly, everybody's got their own.
Zach,
track,
how old are you?
21.
21. When did you get married?
Last year.
Last year, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Now,
that.
where do you
I
meet-
got
I'm going to
married
smack
at
you
20.
right in the head.
Where do you meet these girls?
In the
Backstage
South.
shows.
In the South.
At the shows. Oh.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Are they super hot? These broads?
Yeah.
You know where they're going to fuck a lot of chicks is before they marry their second wife.
That's right. Between the first and the second wife, they'll make up for lost
according to
time.
Howard, we won't have that problem because clearly we're all going to be divorced in
Yeah,
a
exactly.
couple
You will
years,
be.
maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
So
You guys think you know everything.
I got married
Trust
at 20.
Me. Yep. Jimmy's divorced.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I met my first wife, 19 years old. That boys, I've been through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how long were you married, Howard?
What?
How long were you married?
What?
How long were you?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah. And listen, I'm just saying
That's
it's,
great,
it's
though.
too
That's
young
better
to
than-
make that kind of decision.
Yeah, well, that's better. I mean, that's amazing that the 20 years. I mean,
Right, that is
that's a
amazing.
But is that what you're shooting for?
Yeah.
You're shooting for a good 20? 20 you can do. That I understand.
No, but it's better than
20s are walking the
Zach, you didn't have premarital sex?
no.
And you didn't, and this is the first girl you ever had? Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
You've never had sex with a different woman? No. You got to be shit.
How far did you get? I mean, what would you do before you...
Yeah,
What would you do?
What's the rules on you religious guys?
You know what?
You know what I
here's the
read?
deal.
I'm going to tell you what I read about religious guys. Can I tell you something? These kids now who take the vow of chastity until...
We're not one of those kids.
Right, but listen to this. They're saying those people who hold out for marriage have more STDs than the ones that don't. Because you know what? They end up banging in the ass.
Oh!
And I could say that. You boys are advanced.
The thing is, it's not a religious, like someone has some cloak
I hear
over
you, but
It's
okay,
just
you got a
it's
moral
just
thing.
Just a personal everything.
You're nice
everybody's different.
boys.
Yeah,
I like that.
we're
I
just-
understand you're not out banging everything that walks. I respect that, but you can bang a few things.
Yeah.
As long as it's on my kids. So,
As
anal,
long as they're not yours.
but anal is allowed before marriage, right?
What
was your rule? What is your
idea.
rule? What is your rule?
I didn't have a rule. I just didn't really feel...
Kissing is okay, right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling
Hell
the titties, no problem. Over or under the shirt?
Sure. All of that.
That's okay.
Sure. Why not?
You know what it is? It's
just,
Can you get your finger wet? I can talk to Zach. He's 21.
Well,
just a personal
obviously, the other two got
No,
more
no,
than
no, I
their
understand. But
fingers
could you
wet.
get your finger wet before you get married? I'm asking your personal rule. I understand it's a choice.
What I decided to do?
Yes.
No.
You didn't get your finger wet.
Oh.
What about your foot?
I did swim. I have done
So-
swimming.
It's a
so my
So
fungus.
Zach, it was
You get
okay to
fungus from that
kiss.
stuff.
It was okay to kiss. It was okay to touch the titties. But not to get the fingers. Not to go below the waist. Am I correct?
I mean, I don't know where he got that rule from.
I know.
What I'm saying is, what
Kids
I'm
are
saying
free.
is, what
From
I'm
hanging
saying
around
is,
with you two.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think any of us really thought about it that way. No, nobody was going like.
No, but Zach's hardcore.
Well, wait a
Zach's
minute.
a really good
We
kid.
can't talk to you
He's like
'cause
Jesus.
You went all the way.
Yeah, you're dirty.
We're not talking to you.
You're the bad one.
Zach, you're like Jesus. You're a good-looking guy, and you turn down the broads, and you didn't.
Technically, I don't think we know if Jesus was good looking or not.
'Cause that was the
we don't
thing.
even know if he was black
very
or,
no. He was a white guy, had a beard. I seen
People to
pictures.
follow him around.
Trust me.
So you don't believe the guys on the street corner? You don't?
No,
You know,
get out of here with that. Are you kidding? You've seen the pictures of Jesus. Look like a swimmer.
Yeah.
Here's how we
He's
know
definitely
this.
a swimmer. He's probably an Olympian.
This is a weird thing, is because like I got married that young because I was certain I would not be able to find another good-looking girl to have sex with me.
Me too.
Look at these three
These
guys.
guys
good
knew
looking-
there were
and they're
other
rock
girls
stars.
out
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I don't understand this. We are not that good looking.
Oh no, you
just
are.
please.
Don't give a
Look at
shit
us and then
about-
look at you.
about being good looking.
No.
I hate
Here's
that.
the deal. You could get a lot of women. You got the music.
Right.
You guys are talented.
If they didn't play
You
a
got
lick of
money.
music, they'd get girls.
Yeah.
Look at these
You
three.
could get
Then they
pussy.
were singing, and the girls were screaming.
You never banged a Playboy Playmate or anything.
No.
You know what,
Dude.
Howard? Honestly, in all truth,
know.
of course, every guy, you're a guy. I mean, it's like the Wayne's World thing, swing, swing, swing. I mean, you see women, you're attracted to them, but everybody had,
You're gonna change.
that's just who we are. And for that matter, none of us, like every guy had their own thing. Like
Do you
nobody
look at
was
internet
looking
porn?
at the other guy.
Do you look at pornography
You
on
guys
the
beat
internet?
off to porn.
I mean, I try not to.
But you do.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
you
you
failed.
know,
Every-
what's the statistic?
Why try not to?
90% of men say that they
Isaac, you
masturbate,
beat
and
off, right?
10% say that they don't, but they're lying about
Isaac,
it.
Yeah. 10%
you
are
beat
lying
off,
about
right?
it. Yeah.
You seem like to be real honest.
Mbop is about beating off.
Yes,
It is?
exactly. You're totally right.
Is it about beating off?
No, it's actually very serious. Strangely, it's a very serious.
Well, let
song.
me get back to you.
What's
here.
more serious than beating off?
You grew up in famous, good looking.
right.
You meet.
Rich.
Where did you meet this broad you married? Honestly,
I met her at a concert.
at a
She
concert.
was,
All right, she was a fan.
Well,
no, she
people
was
used to ask us.
we did a thing for Macy's. She was modeling for that, and somebody who worked for
Oh,
us.
so she's a
invited her.
hot chick. There's no
she's
question.
hot.
I understand.
She's
that.
beautiful, yeah.
Then you're going out, and she probably even said, "Hey, listen, man, I want it. Give it to me."
Yeah, she didn't understand these rules, did
So
she?
you're like the chick. You're holding out. You're like, no. I'm serious about you.
running away from her.
She's a Southern girl, dude.
No,
she's
a
got.
Southern
She
belle.
actually
You
has
don't
integrity.
understand the South
Yeah.
if you're saying that
I
about a
don't-
woman from
I'm just
Atlanta.
trying to understand. So did you have like wicked blue balls every time you were around this chick, or did you beat off at home? I mean, what did you do to get through this? This is incredible.
It's a talent, you know.
How
Is
long
she
did you
older?
know her?
Yeah.
She's a couple years older. She's 2 years older than I.
Oh, yeah?
We dated for 5 years.
5 years.
5
Wow.
years. You never went below the waist.
Wow.
You made out with her.
Yeah.
And you get a wicked boner. And then, like, what'd
No.
you do? You ran home and beat off, right?
No way.
Or you,
They-
what do you do? You go home and pray? I mean, what the hell do you
What
do?
do you play wiffle ball?
I got to know about you.
No. Praying doesn't solve that
Howard's
problem.
actually
No.
curious. What did you do? Because I want to
I'm
know.
so fascinated.
I actually took
He's
a
like,
syringe and I
please tell
drained
me.
it
I'm
out.
trying to figure this
You
out.
drained it.
Yeah.
All right, you drained your lizard. And
What your brothers were
It's a
impregnating
siphon.
their future brides, and you were not
He
having
was
sex?
the only one, yeah.
this is unbelievable.
He's
And Zach,
talented.
could you dry hump her? Like, could you just like let's say you're on a date and you're in your car. Can you just get on top of her and thrust like against her and do it that way? Are
Howard,
you
you're
allowed
completely
to?
missing the point.
What
The
am I
point-
missing?
The point is, it's not about.
It's
didn't
not-
set, nobody set a set of rules. He just
We're just
said.
asking Zach
I'm
what
asking
he
Zach
did.
what he did. Were you allowed to dry
He's
hump?
trying to get literal on May 4th, 19.
Yeah, May 4th.
What happened?
Would you ever isn't that a leap of faith? Like, how do you know you're going to be sexually compatible even with your wife? Like the wedding night is like shit. What if we don't dig each other? Like,
What
if-
happened on that wedding night?
That's what they call annulment.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah? How many times did you get off of your wedding night? Like how many times did you just guys go bone like the second the ceremony
Yeah,
was
how
over?
long were you away? Like a month?
It's very romantic.
Yeah, we actually just got back.
Yeah, Zach's been gone for it's been for the last year.
They
or
made
so.
the record without
Can I
me.
tell you
How many
something?
minutes
I had
was
a buddy.
How many minutes was your cock actually outside of her?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's great. And your girlfriend was a virgin too?
Yes.
She was.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Like I said, she's a Southern woman.
Did you have a moment?
Classic
Was
Southern.
after the first time you had sex? Did you go? Was there a moment where you went, "What the? Why the fuck didn't I do this sooner?"
Honestly, I know this sounds bad, but I said, why the fuck have we been making such a big deal about this in our culture? I mean, it's great. Yes.
Yes.
But it's made to be so glorified.
So you prefer masturbation?
No, I'm saying that I think sex is awesome, but
No offense, you might be gay.
I'm not. Trust me. If you were gay,
then you
I
would
am
be
not
saying that.
gay. But what I'm saying is like. We glorify it to such an extent. It's incredible. It's this awesome thing, but it's on like every billboard. It's on every TV
You're goddamn
show.
right.
You know, it's like
I gotta show you.
I agree. No, look, I am not straight, whatever,
You're not
religious,
straight?
Not straight.
All right, that's what I thought.
but I don't know. Sex is an awesome thing.
Can I
But
tell you something? I had a buddy. We were in college.
Yeah.
Gets into this girl's pants. Long story short, turns out she's a freak. He can't get his penis in her. Dry as can be. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Okay.
The desert.
He finally gets in there. He comes home and he says to me, "Take a look at my penis." Now, listen to this. He shows it to me. It's black and blue. That's how much work he had to do to get into this
Look like
chick.
Jeff the Drunk's
So
ass.
that's a problem.
Now, can I tell you something? What if on your wedding night you get there? Who knows? She locks up on you. Whatever. She's got a psychological problem with sex.
Right.
Turns out she's even a lesbo, and you didn't even realize it. She didn't even realize it.
And then if
That's
you
it.
punch her,
But if you're trying to figure out whether she's a lesbian by whether you can get, whether you can get it on with her literally,
Yes.
then you're completely going down the wrong.
You think so? I don't know.
You can figure that. Believe me, you can figure that out without actually having to take her.
You boys, your
For all
parents did
you
a
know-
good job with you boys. I never met boys like you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
this is
you know,
unreal.
I mean, the thing is, this is not. We're just guys who.
You know why I like you boys? You're not like a Paris Hilton type, or like you got famous and you didn't like turn into complete
You didn't
morons.
turn into morons or
In fact, you almost went the other way. You went moronic in a real weird way.
mostly guys like you turn into jerks.
It's
That's
got to
right.
be a happy medium.
Do you have any brothers
Hey, all I
and
gotta
sisters?
say is fuck you guys. Come on, jeez.
No. Do you guys have any other brothers and sisters?
yeah, there's actually 4 underneath the 3.
But they're
of us.
not talented.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
No.
Probably jugglers or
They're
something.
not music. They're not really.
They can probably fart at will.
are they all ugly?
Oh, stop
They're
it.
all ugly.
There's 4 other
horribly
of you?
disfigured.
You guys can't find broads to fuck you in Atlanta. Ask the Falcons and the Hawks where they find them. Believe me.
No, dude, it's not a matter of finding them.
And your
It's just a
parents-
matter of wanting them.
And your
Really?
parents like you 3 the best out of all the kids, right?
of course.
I would think so.
no.
I would.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would.
You know,
I'd have to ask them.
we're pretty nice.
We bring
pretty
extra
nice
gifts
guys.
every month.
You're good dudes.
Yesterday we were back.
But what do the other kids do? They just sit around living off the fat of the land? They doesn't even have to pick up an
Well,
apartment.
the oldest, it's 18 and 16 and 13 and
Honestly, the thing is, we
9.
did our.
So they're all
we-
pretty young.
We've been almost like-
most people, even in our family, aren't as crazy as we were.
Robin,
Start being a band when they were that
You
young.
know what they
Look
do,
at us,
Robin?
yeah,
They do
right.
the same thing I'd be doing. I'm 400 pounds sitting by a pool on Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and someone says, "What do you do?" I don't do nothing. You know, my brother wrote that song, Mbop.
I'll tell you,
Hey,
in
man,
my,
if
in
you
my
need some word-
family, I have a sister.
Yeah. Okay.
And my parents have totally forgotten her.
That you have a sister?
That's right. Because I'm
That
famous.
sucks for her.
Absolutely.
She's probably has
I'm
some
famous.
real
Do you still keep
psychological
in touch with
problems.
her?
I'm the favorite child. Of course I'm in touch with her.
Yeah.
I mean,
You like to remind
But you
her
still
that you're
talk
the
to her.
favorite.
I call her up, I go, ha, 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 ha. I'm the favorite.
Is she an older sister?
Yes, no, I'm
so
just
she
kidding.
So she beat you, and you were. She was,
No,
it was
she's
the brother
great.
sister.
I send her all my clippings, let her eat her heart out.
They're in touch. She doesn't have the main number, but they're in touch.
All right, and when you watch American Idol, do you kind of laugh at that? Because,
I
yes.
love what you supporting this NGI thing, because I think ultimately I've been talking to different people about it. I think in the end it's going to be that the worst one really does win, and it's going to turn into that, and they won't be able to stop it.
Right.
Because ultimately it is just about the kind of the shock and awe of I mean, like the whole.
It's not
William
about
Hung
talent;
thing.
it's about entertainment.
Though there have been
Right.
some talented people that have won. I mean, there
Actually, fellow Oklahoman, Carrie Underwood.
yeah.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
doing
she's
well.
tearing
But,
up the country chart.
But yeah,
Didn't you think when you got married at 19 that you had it all figured out too? Like, didn't you think, well, yeah, of course it's going to last forever?
No, I wasn't. I didn't know what
he
I
didn't
was
know
doing.
anything. He didn't
He said, "I do not know what I'm doing."
But if I was Hanson, I would have known.
I would have known too.
Well, you know what? I always think of the Kobe Bryant thing. You know, we were talking to Magic Johnson just before Kobe got married. And he said, every one of us has tried to sit him down and tell him. But you can't. You can't tell a 19-year-old who's making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Zach, you never answered the question. How many times did you get on with your wife the wedding night? Was it like 5?
Yeah.
It was. Wow.
It
Awesome.
was exactly 5?
I'm not going to divulge exactly.
Why
but
is that?
It was. I don't know. It's
'Cause he wants to
it's
stay
a
married.
respect thing to my wife. It's
Really?
a respect thing to my wife. She asked me not.
You
to
actually
really divulge
respect your
that
wife.
stuff. I do respect
Wow.
my wife.
All right,
You
okay.
guys
She's
are
far more
living in the
talented
past.
than I am. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we are.
We have some rules.
You're making us feel bad about ourselves. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean,
you seem a little too perfect.
You know, it's whatever.
but I wish I could
Fuck
adopt
it.
you.
You know, it's just. Everybody's got their own preference. I'm not
Well,
telling
we'll be
everybody,
watching
don't
you.
have premarital sex. I'm
We
just saying
will
I
be
did
watching
it, and that
you.
seemed like the right thing to do for
You
me.
See
boys-
if this thing works out.
You boys smoke a little weed or a little heroin? What do you do?
We smoked. Yeah, we've definitely smoked. But we're more tobacco thing. We're
We
more
smoked
tobacco.
a weed.
I'm more of a cigars, cigarettes. You know.
Ike had some
Stuff.
There's a terrible story. Ike lost his mind smoking weed in Amsterdam.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
out of.
Oh, yeah?
He smoked a AK-47, and you're like, Ike, do you not expect to lose your mind when you're drinking something?
It was named
It's
after
like,
an assault rifle. I had no idea it was hash. I'm
Right.
not a pot guy.
Right.
I don't really like this stuff particularly, and I was just like, oh, what the hell? And this was like, I was always kind of like, I like whiskey. I like stuff like that. I like red wine. I'm an alcohol guy if
Right.
I'm gonna have anything.
dark stuff.
Or the dark stuff exactly. None of the green stuff.
Yeah, so weed makes me paranoid.
Paranoid
dude,
is one
paranoid
word,
is not-
or Rain
Jimmy,
Man would
you
be
should
another
never
word.
try marijuana.
I shouldn't?
No, because it will make you paranoid.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Jimmy
from
will
people.
never touch drugs.
Yeah, that's
right. All right.
Jimmy looks like he's on drugs right now. What do
Oh,
you
I'm
think?
sure he is. I was just wondering. I just read in the paper that J-Lo got like $1.4 million to show up at a private party or something
Yeah.
and play for like an hour.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get that kind of deal going? Like, do you ever go to like someone's house?
We've had some really good paying gigs, not quite that.
That
at
good.
one point,
But you
But of course,
play-
I don't know why the hell someone would pay that much money to see her lip sync.
That's true.
Honestly.
It's like
I mean, that's freaking retarded.
That's
It's
right.
not about the lip syncing. Believe me.
Well, you boys really
it's
can.
about the J-Lo.
It's about the
There's
ass.
not always
There's
room
al-
for J Lo.
That's right. Well, boys,
Slash Jell-O.
it's a pleasure to have you on the show, and congratulations on your new album, The Walk, featuring the single Great Divide in stores July 24th, and you can go to Hanson.net. And you guys got real talent. I wish you luck with your own
Thank you very
record
much.
company. Do you sign other people, or you just do your own thing?
Not yet, but we definitely will. I mean,
Right.
that's we
That's the
love
next
music.
step,
Yeah,
yeah.
And
we
your
love.
parents socked away a ton of dough for you, so you're all set that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally.
Luckily, they didn't screw us over.
How big are your houses? Well, how many square feet? 6,000?
Not big. 1,100.
1,100 square feet?
Well,
Yeah.
What kind of
they-
house
these
is
It's an
guys.
apartment on the.
Oh, an apartment.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool
It's not
apartment.
that big. I mean, I don't need that much space.
Everybody got, and now you have your money under your own name, right? You don't have to.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just not under.
It
the
was
name Hanson.
always
it's always
under
been
our
our
name.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Thankfully,
Three-way split.
our dad was
Yep.
an accountant, and
He saved it all.
he saved it all.
Now, when they
Scared.
do, when they're working, now, is there a leader or is it democracy totally? What's going on?
We try and keep it, as a democracy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You been on Jimmy's show yet?
Yeah, I've been on Jimmy's show.
Yeah.
Jimmy Treat
Jimmy
Joe.
needs to
They're
bring us
good.
back on his show.
Yeah. I saw you had.
You guys can come back. You guys are good. I like you.
No,
guys.
You guys you actually with the stage in the back, which is really great because you can play a few tunes. It's actually fun to go on.
that was one of the best. That's like the best musical performance show as far as isolated to music, particularly. It
Oh, let's
really
not
helps.
isolate it so much, guys.
Right, yeah,
no, I
it's
mean, I was
not
just-
a great
no, I mean-
show, but
I
it's
mean,
good
as-
for music.
It ain't good in other.
Performance-wise. I didn't mean it that way.
Good.
Yeah,
Let
dude,
that-
your show fucking sucks.
When you guys come back, I'm going to
Teddy-
have your rooms be loaded with hookers. You're gonna be-
Yeah, seduce these boys.
Your green room is going to be packed
You
with
send
hookers.
Sarah in there. She knows what to do.
Exactly.
Teddy in Chicago, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey Hanson, big fan, man. You guys have this great song this time around, which is a great song.
Oh, thanks.
thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I got to party with these guys in Chicago, and I got to tell you, these guys party hard. Backstage,
Really?
they're
What do you
break-
mean?
Yeah.
Backstage or breaking chairs, throwing pizza.
Is that true?
Thing,
Do you guys trash your room?
Yeah.
We've had our moments.
Can be.
Really?
Throwing pizza.
Throwing.
I don't
It's
go
out of
for that.
control. Yeah.
Please.
It was
don't
more
throw
like a giant cake.
Artie, why
all
would
over
somebody
me.
throw pizza? I mean,
It's
pizza.
a waste.
They're not fucking chicks. They're not eating pizza.
This is everything you're not about.
They're screwed up like that. They don't know what things are for.
That's what happens when there's no pussy. They start throwing
Howard.
pizza.
They don't know to eat the
He should just
pizza.
come with us, and he can do all the things we're not doing.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, we
that
could
can
just
be
keep you
fulfilled
there.
for
You'd
the
be like a
Hanson.
garbage disposal. It's like, oh crap, throw that.
Artie,
Just
Artie
throw it
would
over there.
disgust you.
That's exactly what I am, a garbage
Boys,
disposal.
thank you for coming in today. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're going to move along, and that's Hanson. And go to Hanson.net if you want more information on the new album and you want to hear music and stuff like that, okay? And that's it. I mean, what can I say, boys? You did a good job here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having
For
us.
coming.
Fellas, good time in there.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
A lot of lecturing from Uncle Jimmy and Uncle Howard, though. About
yeah, I think they're a bit, Howard's a bit of a hypocrite, though, and I think he knows it.
What, because now that he's
getting
married,
hitched.
So he's giving you guys all the stuff.
He's giving us all, exactly. He's getting
be a player, meanwhile he's engaged.
Meanwhile, he's engaged.
I actually appreciate it. I don't think Howard drilled us that bad. That's relatively harmless, relatively painless. Could have been, he could have pushed a lot harder.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
But it was cool getting open up to him and talk about your personal life.
It's a great show. It's a great show. Highly entertaining. I mean, Howard knows how to put on something. We were talking about, when you're driving in the car, you're sitting in traffic. Howard knows how to make it pass by really fast.
Make it feel like you're not even
stuck.
So.
It's a good show.
And also, honestly, to get to play music. I mean, just actually play music on a...
Yeah, exactly. No, we appreciate the chance to get to play.
Well, he seemed to dig you guys too, so thanks a lot for coming down.
Thanks, man.
Thanks so much.
Cool. Thanks.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Steve Grillo, former intern for the Howard Stern Show. You might remember me from years past. What Howard didn't know all these years is back when I was on the show, I kept a very detailed journal of me working there, along with a lot of other stupid shit that I wrote. And, because of the intern show on Sirius, I spilled my guts, and now they got me up here reading some entries from my journal. Check it out.
So we're going to find out some pretty cool behind-the-scenes stories.
Well, they're going to find out as much as I let them find out, because I'm up here for another reason also. I want another shot at my radio show, which sort of just fell to the wayside, which everybody seemed to like, and I got pushed to the curb for no reason. So we'll see how much he gets. If he lets me, get another shot.
So you're here to spill and then to pitch.
Spill and pitch. That's it. It's the old spill and pitch show.
All right, Grillo. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Hey, Steve Grillo's here. Steve used to be our... let me just mention this. I think Hanson's management was a little disappointed. I guess I fucked up.
What did you do?
I didn't play their new song. Blue Sky. Here's a little bit of Hanson doing... Hey, Grillo.
We don't want to hurt
hey,
them.
Grillo. How you doing, buddy? Grillo, you gained a lot of fucking weight.
Yeah. I got fat. Leave me alone.
Yeah, did you get fat?
My wife likes chubby.
Well, you're fitting the bill.
Yeah,
Thank
your
you.
wife's happy. You got
Artie's my hero.
What happened to you, man?
What happened? What do you mean?
He used to be really into his physique.
Yeah, dude, I just let go. I didn't give a shit anymore. It's nice to fucking eat what you want, I tell you that.
Take off your sunglasses.
Yeah, no, my eyes are all swollen. I've been working since 10:30 last night.
What do you do?
Thanks.
What do you
been doing?
Even with all that drinking, he's hyper.
Oh, I'm on the air. I'm hyper. And he scares the shit out of me anyway. So.
Oh, Jimmy?
No, you.
Me? What did I do?
I still have anxiety dreams about you.
What do you mean anxiety dreams?
I don't know. I'm running around and you're screaming at me and nothing goes right and it's horrible and I wake up in a cold sweat and it's like yesterday, It still happens up to this day.
You were my intern.
You smell like a bar rag.
I just got off of work. Look, I got a bottle opener right here. I was bartending all night.
You were my intern for how many years?
7.
I didn't know you kept a diary.
Yeah, nobody did.
Yeah, Gary said he saw the diary. It looks like a 4-year-old wrote it.
Well,
pretty much. Same thing.
Yeah,
that's Steve Grillo.
Gary, I think, has a theory that Steve might be like either learning disabled or...
I got dyslexia coupled with attention deficit disorder.
Yeah.
How long
what
were
happened
you
to
in
just being
Hunter
stupid?
College?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, back in the day when I was a kid, I was stupid.
Right.
But now I have an excuse.
You have a diagnosis.
Back then, they were like, Steve's a little slow.
Right.
He shouldn't be in this class.
And you were primarily in charge of my baked potato.
Yes.
And you were the guy every day, 8 o'clock, you had to bring in the baked potato.
Yes.
And that always was a problem for you, right?
No, I loved it. I lived for it.
So Steve today has agreed to read from his diary, and this is great.
How often would you write in your diary?
Here's 5 years, Robin.
Wow.
Wow.
I love Grillo. He's one of my favorites.
He's one of my favorites.
No,
I love
but
Artie.
even before I came on here, I never worked with him, but I used to love when you guys featured Grillo.
Gunga Din.
The impressions and him trying to explain his way out of things. And
it never worked.
He's drinking an enormous Budweiser
I've
right
never
now.
seen a can
I have a
that
problem. Leave me
large,
alone,
yeah.
all right?
Are you an alcoholic?
No, I'm drunk. I don't go to meetings.
Oh, an alcoholic goes to meetings.
Yeah, no. I just like to drink. I was working. I figured I'd come in with a little buzz. It'd be fun for you guys.
Yeah, all right. Well,
and, I waited so long, I lost my buzz. I figured I might as well start drinking again.
Somebody said it was funny listening to Grillo read his own diary because he apparently can't even read his own
what he
handwriting.
writes.
No, not at all. Not
he
at all.
was so funny because even as an intern, he used to say that he loved to write. He was writing scripts, and we had him come in with that Simpsons.
See, here's the thing. I got a gold mine sitting here. Like, you should hear some of the shit that I wrote. I didn't know what the fuck I was thinking. But it's brilliant. And before, I'll read you a couple passages, wet your palate, but I want to talk about getting my show back on the air.
All right. Well, why don't we hear some of your diary?
I'll give you a little taste, but you're going to get hungry for it, and you're going to want the rest. Because I got 5 years here, pal.
Ralph said to me he would tune in. If we would give Grillo 5 hours to read all of his diaries, he would just tune in and listen.
I'll read you the shit about, me being here, but everything else, that's off limits.
In there too, huh?
What do you mean the other shit is off limits? Why?
Well, it's because about people that probably don't want to hear me talking bad about them.
All right.
Ex-people, family people, stuff like that. Former people. Former people that are no longer in my life that I don't want to talk about. Oh. And it's really probably brutal. I was really nasty. I was a nasty prick, that's for sure.
All right, well, in your book, you're allowed to do that.
Well, what have you got picked out for us today?
Well, let me see what I can find here, Robin. There was one point where I left the show, and it was like the first time that I was going to come back on the show. And it was like one of your birthday shows right after I left. And I had called Gary thinking I wouldn't have a problem getting on the birthday show. I called Gary, and he was like, well, I got to call you back. I was like, call me back? Wait, it was me like, okay, no problem. So Gary calls me back, and he's like, all right, well, if you're going to come on, you have to sit with the whack pack. I was like, wait a minute.
So you were really insulted.
I was like, I didn't think I belonged to sit with the whack pack.
Right.
So to redeem myself, at that time I was standing in on The Sopranos.
That's what they said, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
At the time you were standing on The Sopranos.
I don't want to sit next to the gorilla. It's a Fidel for boy. So anyway,
read the paragraph.
All right. So listen.
Let's hear from your
I walked in, right? I redeemed myself by bringing the kid from The Sopranos and Mia Tyler, Steven Tyler's daughter. And I walked in, and I saw you and Robin at the podium. You didn't see me, and you saw me, and you went, "Oh, look, there's Gorilla." And she pointed to you, and you went. And you didn't see me. You went, "Oh, who cares?" And you blew me off.
Howard,
right.
He didn't hear this. He saw you mouth the words, "Who cares?"
I know what I saw. I don't care what. If God came down off a cloud right now and said, "That's not what he said," bullshit.
You mean you didn't hear me say "Who cares"?
You would argue
I
with
know
God.
I saw you.
You know what I said.
You went, "Oh, who cares?" And you drew your hand like
but
this.
But you didn't hear
and you
it.
went.
Oh,
and
really?
You didn't know, and then,
well, let's hear your passage.
Oh, well, I gotta
all right,
hold on.
All right, now he's got to find it.
I gotta find it.
Well, you got all those yellow slips in there. What are they for?
I don't know what year this shit is. I don't know what you want to listen to first. I can't even.
You brought it up.
I did the
You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
You brought up the story.
Yeah, we asked you what you wanted to read.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I told him 3 specific passages to have read. I swear to God.
Hoo ha ha. Birthday show. Here we go.
Okay.
I was sitting there with the star of one of the hottest shows on TV and the daughter of one of the greatest rock stars ever to live, who is also the sister to one of the biggest movie stars. In the past, if I sneezed, I got attention for it. I was part of the show, and for 6.5 years, you might think he would take... see, I can't even read my handwriting.
Look at this fun part. Go ahead.
He would... but for some reason, homie just ignores me.
Homie, that's you, I guess.
When he started talking to Robert from The Sopranos and didn't even acknowledge the fact that I was there, check out how cool this kid Robert is. The fucking kid was like, "Hey, Howard, I'm sitting next to Steve Grillo. He's my stand-in." Gary made some wisecrack about, "Oh yeah, that's show business," but he just steamed right past it. Then the fucker just goes, "Oh," and moved on. That, to me, was a fucking kick right in the face.
Now, Steve, let me tell you something, because this is something you could never understand.
Of course.
That was nice. Yeah, that was good.
When somebody has a radio show...
Somebody, you!
And I'm doing particularly a birthday show. It is very confusing to sidetrack...
I wasn't asking you to suck my dick. Just, "Hey, what's up, Grillo?"
No, Steve,
that wouldn't have
it wasn't
been
about you. That I would devote time to you another time, but it was a big show. It's like if Jimmy gets, I don't know, Robert Plant to walk out, he's not going to go, "Hey, there's the guy with Robert Plant."
On his primetime special, he's not going to be dealing with his uncle.
Listen,
right.
That's fine with me. I'm not mad no more.
Who
He's
knows?
not mad
but
no
you have
more.
this thought that, like, you see, everybody thinks that, like, I'm supposed to, like, fall apart when I see you.
Oh, no. I don't think that. I worked with you long enough.
I was in the middle of doing a show.
I saw, like, Tommy Mottola come up to you one time. You didn't fall apart for him.
Of course
Why would I think you would do it for me?
But it's not a question of that. When you're doing a show,
dude,
when you're doing a show,
Did
I'm not
he
sitting
not
there.
even say hello to you?
No, he said, "Who cares?" You were there.
Did you hear me say,
up.
"Who cares"?
I saw you.
Oh, you read my lips.
Oh, I read
All
it
right.
clear as day.
The fact
but
of the
I'm not
matter
mad at you,
is-
bro. It's okay.
No, listen, I'm just explaining it to you. You think it's easy. I'm sitting there trying to entertain millions of people.
You couldn't say hello?
No. It's irrelevant. The audience doesn't want to. Have you ever listened?
I'm not talking even on the air. You didn't say hello to him off the air.
Probably not. Not at a birthday show. I'm completely distracted.
Well, it was the first time I had seen you since I left the show.
Yeah.
So to me,
Who cares?
No big hug, nothing.
I told you I didn't want like love. I just a little, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
It would make me feel good.
What else do you have to read for us?
Jesus Christ. Remember that time I sent you that note on Lotus Notes and I asked you not to read it on the air and you did?
All right, go ahead.
I just found that.
What was the note about?
It was when I was deciding to leave the show.
Hold on, give him a half hour.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. It was when I decided to leave the show.
Yes.
And I sent you a note and I was kind of confused and I thought maybe I can confide in you for like 1 second.
All right. And what was the note about?
I was like, dude, I'm confused. I know you probably want to read this on the air, but please don't. And you did, and I knew when I read it that hey, Gary asked for a lot of shit. I got it right here.
Why are you unprepared? Go ahead.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Last week, being distraught as I have been for the last 100 months or so, over career purposes, of course, I wrote a letter to Howard on Lotus Notes. It basically expressed how fucked up and confused I am, and I asked him for advice.
Does he smell?
He burped, a big beer burp. It's terrible.
I'm Jimmy, come on.
No, keep going. I don't mean to interrupt.
Please don't. Thank you.
This is my moment to shine.
And also asked for him to keep it between us. Now, I'm sure if I'm reading this 20 years from now, or if someone else is reading it, you're probably saying, what the fuck, are you stupid? You didn't think that he would read it on the air? Well, I thought for one fleeting moment in some way, then out of desperation, that I thought he might not. But I take a step back from that now, and it's his job to take that on the air. And as you can expect, no fucking way he read it. It was brutal, embarrassing as any other time. My eyes were wide open, and it was opened up a little bit more. And I'm going to do everything I can to move on.
I would actually give you an hour to read your diaries on the air.
Oh, I got much more. If I take time and figure out what I wrote, it'd be interesting.
No, don't even take any time.
No. Shirley said these are the exact diaries that you find in a serial killer's home.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm not.
What is the third passage?
Oh Jesus! Let me see. We'll find something else.
Yeah,
it's not like we set this up. You just said.
Did we talk? I said this is my exact words. Read the passage about being mad at the birthday show. The passage about Lotus.
All right, all right. Hold on.
Why do you act like Gary didn't set this up with you?
This is 2 weeks ago. He didn't talk to me this morning.
I talked to you this very fucking morning.
All right. Today at work was fucking crazy. Stuttering John was at Boston University chasing officials. So we have one intern at the office, Tall Jen, and me. So I'm doing the phones, taking care of Howard Stern, taking care of a guest, getting music for Howard Stern to play on the air, and whatever the fucked up Gary needs. I'm taking, which means I'm fixing all Gary's fuck-ups, I guess. I'm talking no stop from 5:30 to 11. No fucking break. Did I get a little pat on the back? A thank you? How about a nice job? I don't think so. But have I ever asked for that? No. It's just the fact that it's just a fact what I put up with every day. And I got into this, hold on. Everything I got into, what I do there, all I ever feel is like I just got there because they feel bad for me or they just want to make fun of me. So I was saying, like...
You sound like, you know what? Robin's right. You sound like a dude that I'm surprised didn't go around shooting everyone.
Oh, that's why I left.
You're all bitter and everything.
No, I'm not. I'm not bitter. It's the best time of my life.
But it was so good you had to leave it?
It wasn't good anymore.
Oh, when did it go bad? When did it go bad?
It went bad around that time with Lotus Notes. I just like...
When I read your note to me on the air.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there, and I just didn't feel like... I just didn't feel that anybody had my back. And
I didn't feel like anybody had my bag.
Pre-Lotus Notes, I was golden. Post-Lotus Notes, I was bugged.
Hi, Fred. I miss you.
I got to tell you, hearing you read your diary, you sound like the retarded Anne Frank. In a way, I think you're onto something.
Extremely retarded, Aaron Frank.
The Nazis are gumming. Do I get a thank you?
No. Do I get a thank you or a pat on the back? No.
Rich, you're on the air.
Do I get a thank you?
How fat did this guy get, man? He sounds like he's breathing bacon fat out of his nose.
Yeah, he got
more or less. Yeah, I'm about 30 pounds overweight.
He's not that fat, but he does sound like a pool raft that's leaking.
Yeah, it's the leather I'm wearing. I'm sorry.
He's starting to sound like Dominic.
He's also.
It's allergies, man. My nose is all stuffed up. My eyes are tearing.
Oh no! What are you wearing?
He's wearing a 1970s brown leather $18 jacket.
And a Darth.
He says he's punctuating his sentences with like a big.
What is that shirt he's wearing,
It's
Jim?
a Darth Vader T-shirt.
I'll take it off for you.
Yeah, Darth Vader T-shirt.
30th anniversary, Memorial Day weekend.
You're married?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's hot, too.
What a lucky lady.
Yeah. She got a crush on Artie, which kind of scares me.
Look at you. You got a whole sleeve
She likes
going.
chubby guys. She likes Artie, me, chubby Alec Baldwin, chubby Don, what's his name?
Dominic Barber, you're on the air.
We're not Alec Baldwin chubby, girl.
Let's go to Dominic. Dominic, you're on the air.
Howard, forget the 1,000 for Jeff. I put up 2,000 and the limo to bring him right to the hospital.
Who? What is
he talking about? He just ate the phone.
He's listening to the 7:30 hour somewhere. Hey, Howard, one of the other promises I made Steve was that he had done a show here that didn't work out. He sort of got bummed out. So he has a new show that he wants to pitch, although I haven't spoken about what it is.
Well, no, I just think, hold on. My first demo show, which everybody seemed to like, including you, thank you very much.
Right.
My first guest was Jodie Foster. I had Little Marty call in from the Black Pearl and the Pirates of the Caribbean.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about his show.
My demo radio show that I did.
So who cares?
So who cares? Everybody seemed to like it. I think I have a great idea, and it just fell to the wayside.
You interviewed Jodie Foster?
Yeah,
You
for
gotta
5
hear
minutes.
This. You got to hear this. We gave him a radio show to do.
A demo show.
A demo show. So he works on movie sets. So he met Jodie Foster and he got to interview. It was maybe the worst interview ever.
Yeah, he
no,
didn't
it wasn't.
find out anything.
Play it again. Let Jimmy decide for himself. He's never interviewed Jodie Foster, and neither of you, but I did. Give me a shot. And she knew I was doing your radio show. She knew it was going to be on your channel. She did it for me.
I had no problem with that.
Well, it was. Listen,
now,
I know I
this
needed
other
work.
show
I know I needed work, but I think I could do a damn good show. Give me a shot.
What happened with those hair plugs of yours?
Oh, well, I had them taken out by a very talented doctor, Dr. Bernstein.
Yeah.
Because the first doctor, which I won't mention his name, he really screwed him up. This doctor took them all out, and I'm very happy.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Bernstein, he's in Manhattan.
This motherfucker got hair plugs, and then they were so bad, he had big holes in his head.
Right.
The doctor fixed it for me. I just got a couple left to go, and but Dr. Bernstein in New York, Bernstein Medical, top notch.
Okay.
Well,
I'm very happy because I was
see that you have a whole sleeve there now.
Oh yeah, my whole back.
Tattoos.
You have your
my whole
back
back is.
done?
Well, I just got tattooed on Thursday.
On what?
I'm doing my whole back.
What is it? You look ridiculous.
Oh,
It's
sure
too many,
I do.
It's too many tattoos, and
It's
they're
already.
bad.
I'm already screwed. You know what am I going to do?
I mean, that was one of our favorite things
Are
to
you
talk
being
about.
sarcastic?
No, I enjoy it. It's like sort of like
Dude,
a hobby.
it's too
Just
much. It's
What's
enough.
on your back now? Show us.
You
What
don't
did
want to
you
see
do?
my back fat. Trust me.
What did you do to yourself?
Oh,
Let
I
me
did
see.
it.
Lift up your shirt.
Let's give Needles, my boy, a prop.
Hey, no, keep those on. Keep those on.
It's too much tattoos, Steve.
You're not going to like this.
What do you got?
What do you got on your back? What the fuck did you do? Spider-Man?
Show him the front. Show him the front too.
Is that Spider-Man?
No, it's
And
like
a big
demon.
monster? And your tits?
Well, it's if you got time, I'll show you.
You look silly.
Okay.
Stop.
Better than the Claddagh.
It's enough.
Yeah, where is the crowd?
But at least it's, the guy's
You know
talented.
what I see there? I see boredom.
What do you mean?
I think you're bored. I think you can't find anything to do.
Yeah, give me something to do.
I'm
I'll
telling
start
you,
getting tattooed.
you're so busy with the tattooing. If you were busy
It's a hobby, man.
and enjoying yourself, you wouldn't be tattooing.
I
like
enjoy
that.
getting tattooed. What's so hard
No,
about
I
that?
understand that, but you're going too far. It looks silly now. You look silly.
Oh, look out,
Okay.
another beer burp.
He's burped about 5 times.
Get me some water, please. I didn't ask for this.
What? I'm trying to help you. What?
I don't know if you want to play, but if you go to Gary Preview page 2, you can either listen to the Jodie Foster interview or it was his review of The Departed that killed the show.
Oh,
like you,
Listen, I got a lot of work to do, but I'm in the right fucking lane here. I got a great idea.
What is your idea?
I want to have like a regular douchebag guy reviewing movies, not like these pompous assholes that are reviewing movies on TV right now.
All right.
It's not the same. Like, I'm not that guy. Why would I want to listen to some douchebag that's Mr. Prim and Proper telling me not to go see Spider-Man when I'm going to like it because I'm a comic book guy and I want to see that movie? You don't want to hear that. You want to hear from a regular guy, and that's what I want to do. I want to have. Like, my idea was I took Radio Man to go see Monster House 3D. Took, like, a homeless guy to go see a little kid's movie.
Right.
I have transvestite friends that I like to go see, like, you know, an action movie. You know, saying, like, I want to take someone outside the genre of a movie and then have them go see it and then review it.
Oh, it's on preview page 2 in yellow, right at the bottom.
All right.
I have there's a lot of different things. I have a buddy that I want to host it with, and then I have someone that's going to come in.
Jimmy, you're an idea guy. What do you think of
Well,
this?
I think I like the idea, and I think obviously you're a natural broadcaster, but I think the way to go is you review the movie loudly.
You hear him breathing?
In the
I know.
theater.
I have asthma. B, my nose is stuffed up from allergies, and then C, I'm fat. So what else you want?
I'm saying you review the movie in the theater while it's going on in a loud voice. Okay, that could be something good.
That'd be good, yeah, and laugh real loud.
And breathe.
Here's Steve doing his review of The Departed, which caused us to cancel the show.
Oh, well, don't play Jodie Foster or anything. Go ahead.
All right, I'll play that too.
Hey, this is Steve Grillo on Howard 100 News. I am going to review today The Departed, directed by Martin Scorsese. This, my friends, is a sausage fest. It's got Mark Wahlberg, Matt Damon, who else is in that? Charlie Sheen. No, Martin Sheen. Scratch that. It's not that much of a sausage fest. And, Leonardo DiCaprio. Guys, if you're going out on a date, I would not bring your wife or your girlfriend because this movie is nothing but eye candy for the ladies. The script is very well written. It's very well directed by Martin Scorsese. But this is the Scorsese's version of the Irish Boston Goodfellas. It basically takes place in Boston, and Jack Nicholson plays a mobster, and he infiltrates the special forces inside the Boston Police Department.
I'll let you finish.
This movie is excellent. I give it 3 out of 5 potatoes. And girls, you'll enjoy it by yourselves. By me, too much cock. See you later, Steve Grillo.
No. Let's get back to what you had me do here. This wasn't part of the demo show I did. This is a 30-second review,
All right,
a 60-minute review that I wasn't allowed to have a script.
Jimmy, what did you think of it?
No, hold on a second. Put it this way, Jimmy, I had no script.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to practice.
Oh, that wasn't scripted?
Really? No, just understand something. I wasn't allowed to practice.
I thought
was
hilarious.
They said, go.
I love that review.
Go, and there was the review. But that wasn't part of my radio show.
I understand why they did that, because it's better to have you be a disaster than to have you be mediocre.
Okay, but how about this? I'm a disaster on my own radio show. Okay, but I also have a lot of more.
Here is Steve interviewing Jodie Foster. You be the judge.
Right now, I got a huge breaking story. I got a guest that is on the line right now. I've been waiting for her. She is an Academy Award-winning actress, Miss Jodie Foster. Jodie?
Hey there.
Everyone
wants to know what you're wearing.
What I'm wearing? I'm wearing the same outfit that I saw you when I was walking on the street.
I know, because you never change, but hopefully you don't smell too bad.
But the funny thing was, my wife was kind of funny. She saw you Saturday night. We were at the rap party for the Brave one, and she was like,
"Oh no!"
She said, "Wait a minute, that's what Jodie was wearing when we saw her on the street." I was like,
right.
"Oh, you were wearing that long flowy dress with the blue top."
No, I actually wasn't. I was wearing something else. I wasn't wearing that. Oh, no, you're right. I was. Okay, I'm guilty.
My wife couldn't stop laughing. She goes, "She made fun of you and she wore the same thing."
But and I was also, you might have missed my karaoke. Did you miss my karaoke? I hope you missed my karaoke.
I didn't. I fortunately did not miss your karaoke, Jodie. I thought you were very good, but I think Jill outshined you a little bit.
I think she did too. Well, she does it often, and I picked some tough ones. I mean, Janis Joplin's kind of hard to pick. There's a lot of screaming going on, and she's the only one that can make that work.
Yeah, you pulled it off. You pulled it off, though. But can we talk about what we're working on right now?
Sure.
Yeah, well, we're working on the Brave one right now, and since
listen to me. This is like insane what I'm listening to.
But still,
no one knows what the hell you're talking about.
I know. You know what?
Who's Jill?
Listen, there's a lot of things I could explain. I understand.
Daughter, right? You're doing an interview. Listen to me. Listen to me.
My first interview.
You know what your problem is? You don't listen.
You're right. You're 100% right.
You're doing an interview. You're talking about Jill. You're talking about... No one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Karaoke all of a sudden comes in.
But it was Jodie Foster. Who gives a shit?
Right, but you actually made Jodie Foster not interesting, which was, I thought, difficult to do.
It wasn't easy.
I found it fun.
I was the one who proposed Steve getting a show.
Listen, trust me.
I like everything
through
about
my
it.
trial, and error, you will have something to goof on.
I'm worried about you.
Why?
A, you're overweight.
Okay.
B, I'm listening to your breathing. This is not good.
Yeah, I have asthma. Sorry.
Thirdly, with the tattoos,
yeah,
looks like you fell asleep somewhere drunk and little kids drew all over you.
Well, not yet. Don't insult my boy Needles. He did a good job.
Listen to me. Needles, I'm sure, is a terrific tattoo artist, but you're going crazy. Even Needles would say, slow down, Steve.
Well,
even Needles would say it.
But my mom would say that. She doesn't even know that I've gone this far.
It looks like you fell asleep and kids drew all over you.
Well, because it's not done yet.
You mean you have to go home with long sleeve shirts on all the time?
No, she knows about the sleeves. She'll know about the back.
Oh.
She do now.
Listen to me. You want another shot with a radio show?
Yeah.
If Jimmy says it's okay, then I'll do it.
I don't put that kind of pressure on a guy. I'm sitting right next to him.
Would you listen to this, Jimmy?
Does it have to be an hour?
I think it's worth a try.
No, I would say half an hour.
Half hour?
Half hour.
What do you think?
I think it's worth a try.
Thank you, Mr. Kimmel.
I mean, the breathing alone.
Just for the breathing.
I'll use my inhaler next time.
And this time we're incorporating the diaries.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll work. You get more diary, I get more show.
You know what would make a great pair is Stephen and Riley Martin, I think, would be a...
There could be
Riley
there.
would really like you a lot.
Yeah,
All right, I'll give you one more show. You get on
All
there
right,
and
cool.
do
But
your
can I
thing.
do it on the air this time, not a demo?
Yes, on the air.
All right, cool. I'll rock your world.
I'll talk to Tim Sabian about it.
Okay.
And we'll have a show for you. You'll do a half hour, and we'll see how you do.
Heavy breathing with Steve Grillo.
What is it, Tim?
Deep thoughts or heavy breathing?
Yes, Tim.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, I'd rather listen to Eric the Midget for an hour than listen to this fuck for 1 minute.
Let's do that,
That's the stuff I miss. Bring it on, pal.
Randy, you're on the air in New York City.
Yeah, this guy Grillo, he needs to get whacked. He needs to be taken care of.
You don't like him?
No, man, get him out of the circle. Just you know what to do. You know what to do.
Thank you. All right, let's go to High Pitch. Eric, who wants to say hi. I'm sure you have a friend in him. Yes, High Pitch.
Grillo, you're a fag.
Oh, okay. There's nothing to say to that, really. Sorry. You got to wake up with yourself. I'm okay.
Yeah, it's Jimmy's favorite, the biggest fan.
I'm doing well, thanks, High Pitch.
Does he call your office?
He masturbates watching the show sometimes.
Oh, sweet.
Are
He
you
loves
still
you.
doing that?
Oh, no, not now.
Okay, Really?
I'm eating Kentucky Fried Chicken watching your show every day.
So fat.
Oh, but you know, he's got the gout.
He's got
And he's
gout.
still eating Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Do you know he has gout?
I didn't. I had no idea. No.
His weight and his eating is so disgusting. He has gout.
Are you drinking a lot?
No, not really. I cut out the drinking. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking juice. No more soda.
Is the gout getting better?
I'm drinking juice. I wear my special shoes sometimes.
But do you realize, like, the only reason I don't have gout is because I walk a little bit during the, like, I have some sort of
activity.
He's eating and doing nothing, like a dead person. Like
When I walk, my back hurts, my feet hurt.
Aren't you on the verge of being evicted from your apartment?
No, I'm working on that.
But you're being evicted. That's why you have to work on it.
No.
All right. Well, thank you, High Pitch. Yes.
Listen, I have a show idea for you.
When is the last time you paid rent?
6 months ago.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Well, if you don't pay your
I
rent,
have a good show idea for you.
You figure if Grillo can get a show, anybody can.
now it's opened up the floodgates.
It's a good show. How about Marianne and I do a cooking show on Sirius?
All right, I got to get out of here. All right, Grillo, it is good seeing you.
It's good
and
seeing
I
you.
Appreciate
I have
you.
no hard feelings, whatever I wrote
What
about
will
you.
you write in the diary today?
I
about
stopped writing a
today's-
while ago.
Well,
I
if you
just gave
were,
up.
what would you write about today's
Today was a
appearance?
very good day. I showed up drunk and I got fat.
Howard told me it looks like little children drew all over me.
My Needles is going to be very unhappy.
All right, so you got a half-hour show. I want you to
All right,
prepare.
and I'm going to prepare. I'm going to come on. I got a buddy that's going to be my co-host, and I got another friend who's going to come. I got everything taken care of. Okay, it's going to be good. You're going to like it.
Not too much of the co-host. Just you got to talk.
I understand, but I need someone to play off of because he's a sick,
you don't.
He's a sick bastard. Trust me, you want to talk.
Those
to him.
guys interrupt too much.
No,
Did
I
he
got
come
my
in
boy.
with people before? I don't think so.
No, I had my buddy Big Reg come in and do some stuff. I called Marty for little Marty. He wants to come on. Little Marty wants a show.
All right, good. All right, listen, we'll get right on that.
Yeah, right now.
Steve, thank you. Thank you for reading some of the diary.
Thank you,
It did whet
Abby.
my appetite, and I'm going to give you a half-hour show.
All right, cool.
Steve, your plan worked, man.
I know it did.
You got a half-an-hour show.
I figured I knew I had to go through the ringer to get the show. What's up, Zippy?
What's going on?
Oh, whole lot of nothing. So I got it, yeah.
Are you going to take some of the advice, though, that they gave you?
It makes me look less fat with sunglasses. I should, next time I come on the air, I got to take my inhaler. I didn't take my inhaler.
That was the problem?
Yeah, it's allergy season. My nose is stuffed up. I can't breathe. It's a bad time for me right now.
Did that contribute to the burping? And
no, the burping was just due to my drunkenness. That's
beer-induced?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you're sitting there burping next to
Yeah,
Jimmy Kimmel.
no, I'm not going to be able to watch this on demand because I'm just disgusted with the way I look. But I could always lose weight.
But they're giving you a lot of life advice in there. They're trying to tell you not only how to do your show, but how to live. Does that sort of reinstigate some of those nightmares you're having?
Oh, yeah. No, it's actually, it's a little better this time. I won't have nightmares about this. I'll actually try to heed what they're saying this time. I'm not as angry and stupid as I was back then. I've gotten a little older and, learned to take advice a little better.
So overall, now that you have this new shot at the radio show, how are you going to go into it? What's your...
I have a game plan. It's already mapped out. I already had this idea beforehand. Give me a half hour and let's see what I can do. I'd like to review a movie before it comes out, because the last time I didn't get to review a movie that, I didn't get that was already out already. Like, I just went to go see a movie and I reviewed it. And I like to review a movie that no one's seen. And,
so this time maybe a screening and then
just so I can give my honest opinion about something that no one's seen before, and they can take my advice and go see the movie and see if I'm on or not.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Well, thank you. I could use it.
Well, stay tuned.
Or maybe you guys can come and follow me when I go see the movie.
Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming down, man.
Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy.
Look at this.
Interesting morning today.
Was it? Yeah, sure, yeah.
How's it like trying to give advice to Hanson?
You know what? Those kids don't need advice, I guess. They'll learn. They'll see. Years from now, they'll come back and they'll understand exactly what we're talking about.
Like, why didn't you seem like you and Howard were like their older uncles trying to tell them that they could be getting some amazing ass right now?
Well, it just makes you crazy when you know, like, at that age that you so desperately wanted sex and they had it right there at their disposal and they were not interested in it.
They chose to get married and have kids.
Fucking idiots.
What about Grillo just sitting there burping next to you? That was pretty
he's
disgusting.
a mess. He really is. I don't know. He couldn't have just been drunk. He had to be on something, but truly disgusting individual.
As a big fan of the show, you're familiar with his history.
Yes, I know a lot about Steve.
How do you predict his future?
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Sal Governale, and on Monday's wrap-up show, we discuss my past family life, all the crazy things that I've been through, and we also discuss, could I possibly pull off a Ponzi scheme without my wife knowing? It got pretty crazy, but then, of course, old fart Grandpa Ronnie Mund had to stroll into the room, for lack of a better word, and take over talking about his red carpet shenanigans. Who the fuck would want that old bastard on a red carpet? I don't know. See for yourself.
So, G-Man, Howard was talking today about, Robin, I think, brought up the Ruth Madoff story, and they both said that she was completely unaware of what was going on with her husband, Bernie Madoff. And I guess he brought you in to illustrate how sometimes a wife can be unaware of what's going on with the husband, meaning your mom, and what was going on with your dad.
Right.
Is it difficult for you to talk about those times when you're talking about how you were brought up and dealing with both families?
When I was younger, it was really difficult. I didn't speak to anybody about it. It was more embarrassing that other people made me aware of my father's other lifestyle.
But I find it weird even now. Like, where's your dad now?
He's home now, but he's leaving. Well, he just came back from Sicily.
But how long was he there?
For about 6 months.
And so what? But your mom's here, right?
Right.
So what is he doing in Sicily for 6 months?
We don't ask. But
no, really.
He's working on shipping wine in, and he says it's actually coming here. I saw him yesterday. He said it's coming here, I think, on the 11th of November. He has a whole container of wine coming in. So he's getting involved in the wine distributorship business.
Yeah, you gave me a bottle of wine 2 years ago. You go, my father's getting in the wine business, and that's the last I saw of it.
That's the last I saw of it as well. I think my father hooked up with a wine guy. He got a few bottles of wine. He's in the wine business. I certainly hope that's the case, because he's been pressing this wine for the past 2 years, and now this container of wine is supposedly coming in.
Now, do you think most wives are unaware of what their husbands are up to?
No, not most. I don't know. I think it's important to stay on top of your spouse, on top of your husband or wife. You know, I wish I would have in the past a little bit more.
Literally.
Yeah, both. Man, it's important to stay on top of your spouse.
No, but that's not the question.
Our wives,
especially of our parents' generation.
Definitely not. Definitely. I don't think, my mother did her thing. My dad did his thing. He went to work. She stayed at home, took care of the kids and the house, and that was that. A lot of times my dad would come home and go, I have to go to Arizona this weekend. He would just leave for Arizona.
And your mother would never say why?
He'd go to open up a business.
What kind of business? Or did it ever get that far?
I don't think it did a lot of times. We went to Sicily one time. We're driving. I'm in Naples. My dad, we put us all in the car. He goes, we have to go visit my cousins in Sicily. We're driving like for 6 hours. We get on the boat, then we go over the bridge, and we're driving. All of a sudden, he stops. There's this huge rock. He reaches underneath it, pulls out a garbage bag, puts it in the trunk, and keeps going. Nobody in the car says a word. We just know not to. It's just weird like that.
Now, do you think in your relationship, I mean, we've been down the 143 road. I don't want to go there, but do you think, do you make Christine aware of everything that you're doing? I'm not talking about cheating or anything like that, but I mean more like, work stuff or, if you're going away or whatever. Like, does she want to keep tabs on where you are?
In the beginning, I did a lot, but, now I come home and she's like, what happened today at work? And I said, nothing. It's just the same old thing. And she says, why do you get so uptight when I ask you about work? I go, because if I bring something up, we're going to get into an argument and you don't know the whole story. And
But what do you mean? What would you argue about at work?
Well, let's say like my sex life sucks, something like that. And
but I mean, when she says went on to work today, you'd say, oh, we had this comedian on. She used to be on Last Comic Stand, and she's pretty funny. She did the roast. You don't...
Yeah, somewhat, but I'm tired. I don't want to talk. I've been talking all day. I've been working all day.
No, you're just tired of talking to her.
Well, I'm not. Yeah,
but
maybe,
you are.
Maybe a little bit. So, it got to the point because I don't bring up your work anymore because you don't want to talk about it.
And do you say to her, what'd you do all day?
No.
Does she tell you about her day anyway?
Yeah, I do ask her from time to time. We do talk about it. But what am I going to hear? She went to Target. She bought bottled water. She stopped and got her hair done. She was, talking to her girlfriends.
I got to tell you, we sit at the dinner table every night, and it's not like I'm like, the teacher, like, what did you do? What did you do? I'll be like, Lucas, what'd you do today? Oh, school. I go, Mary, what did you do today? She says, I went to the gym and I did this and I did that. And
I do ask the
Jack
questions.
says who was on the show, and that's what you do at dinner, I think.
We do that at dinner. I do ask the questions, but there's really, after being with somebody for close to 20 years, it's pretty much the same monotonous routine. So I always ask, and we certainly share a lot of things together, and we talk about our friends and things that are going on, but I mean,
so the question is, could you pull off a Ponzi scheme with your wife not knowing about it?
No, I couldn't. Not with her. No, she's well aware of my schedule. She does. She puts my schedule together as far as the
well. In this case, it wasn't Bernie made our schedule. He had a regular schedule. It's just what he was doing while he was there.
That's right.
I certainly couldn't pull it off. No. We're certainly in tune and in touch with each other as far as I know.
Hey, Ronnie, I see you over there. Are you doing Good Day LA or what?
I don't know.
Where did this come from?
Munfan Network.
What do you mean? A guy tweeted that, hey, Ronnie should do
this
Good
guy
Day
runs
LA?
a thing called Munfan Network, all promotion about Ronnie Mund.
What does that mean, though? It's like a website?
On Twitter.
Is this officially sanctioned by you, or?
I don't give. Listen, I don't give a shit what he does. He puts shit up all. No, what are you talking about? Money? What do you right away? Everything from money with you. What are you?
The funny thing is,
about?
when Ronnie says he doesn't give a shit, in his world that is officially sanctioned.
Are you okay with it though?
It's so stupid.
Some
of the stuff
Do
he
you
puts up
follow it?
though. Well, it's on my page, so I see it.
Well, what are some of the other things you
some
think
of
she
the
should do?
Like here's some of the, like I could get on there right now probably because I'm sure he heard that he was mentioned on the show. there'll be like 10 in a row.
Of what?
Hey, Leonardo DiCaprio, put Ronnie Mund in your next movie. Hey, Donald Trump, make Ronnie Mund the judge at the Miss America pageant.
All right, so he's spreading the word.
Hey, NASCAR, you make Ronnie a grand marshal at your next race. You know, shit like that.
So he said, hey, Jillian, put Ronnie on.
Right.
So, in other words, you're not booked at all.
Pretty much booked. No.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm not booked.
But you are booked to walk the red carpet.
Oh, that's got nothing to do with him.
And what is that? You're walking the red carpet for Fox, you said?
Yeah, for UFC, the launch of UFC on Fox, November 12th.
And they're flying you first class?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is it because like you have another thing coming up?
Yeah, I got
or
something. I have something going on with them, and the guy who's putting the UFC thing together is also the guy who's
part of
putting
that
my
thing.
thing.
This is cool. Like this is like a soft launch of Ronnie.
Yeah.
Like Ronnie's coming here, but not promoting anything, but just people get to know Ronnie for when he's got his big gig.
Need to be seen on the red carpet. So what's your plan?
As far as what?
You're just going to stroll down? You got to have
down?
You got to have a game plan going in.
What kind of game plan? I just walk and do the usual me.
Gary, you're a red carpet veteran. What advice can you give Ronnie?
Give me some advice.
Usually when you're on the red carpet, usually they're asking about the show, so just be ready for questions. I always try to figure out how I'm going to handle anything I don't want to talk about.
I'll tell them to fuck
like
off.
when Howard's contract was up, and I went to the McCartney
I was
thing.
going to say, your plan for the red carpet is to tell them to fuck off?
Well, if I don't like what they're asking me, no, I won't say it. No, I'm only kidding.
Well, that's got to be exciting getting flown out to L.A., walking the red carpet.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm all hyped up about it.
Are you bringing your girlfriend?
No, she can't go. She's got to work.
Don't you think? I can't see Jillian not having him. I know there are two other people and others in the decision-making process.
Oh, then he put up one also that I should be on Jimmy Kimmel. You know, hey, Jimmy, he's coming out to L.A. You should put him on the show. You know,
Jimmy could probably work you into a bit, but I don't think he could book you as a guest. Yeah. I think that, believe it or not, Good Day L.A., they have like authors and actors on, and I know Jillian could do 8 minutes with Ronnie in her sleep, but I don't know if she could talk the rest of the people, the producers, into putting you on.
Right. Yeah. Hey.
You got any other plans while you're out there?
I'm going to see some friends. Because mostly I got just one thing going on and then the UFC thing. So I'm getting out there on Thursday, so I'll have some free time and see some friends out there.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked to Benji because Benji brought in his new friend, his girl that he's in love with, that wanted to perform. So we talked about how wacky Benji was acting. He couldn't eat breakfast. He hung around all day doing her sound check. Then we all tried to give advice, and JD even stepped in to give advice on how not to be a friend to a girl. Here's what happened.
We've got plenty to talk about. Elisa Jordana, we got to finally meet after a lot of hype from Benji, and there's very strong reaction. Some people feel that she's using him. Some people feel that Benji knows this and doesn't care, and everyone thinks he's holding out the banger, except Benji, who says that that's not necessarily the case. But, Gary, it's pretty obvious that is the case, don't you think? He's just smitten. I mean,
he doesn't see it, and we've all been in that position. But he's like, no, even if, she never sleeps with me, this is somebody I could be around with the rest of my life. But I think we all sort of know in a year she'll be gone. She'll be with the chick he brought to the Christmas party, wherever she ended up. Who is the greatest person ever and really a sweet girl, and we're going to be friends forever.
But will they remain friends? And I asked that because Marianne, who's been calling in all the time lately, his friend Marianne, they're still friends, and Benji's kind of went through this period with her.
I like that Marianne calls him, by the way, because we get nothing out of Benji. So she tells us what's going on, and I love when
book her in the catsuit.
Yeah, well, not only that was funny too, but even like saying like, how Benji used to always talk to her, Benji wanted to have sex with her, which of course we know because we're men.
Now, and Will, maybe you should come down to talk about this, or Jason. How crazed was Benji leading up to this appearance?
Oh, here's a good one. Doug comes to me, Doug Goodstein from TV, and he says, we order Benji's breakfast every morning. He's never missed breakfast ever. He didn't come in until after she was done to get his breakfast because he was too nervous to eat.
Ugh. I know Will said that he had sent some notes about her, which makes sense doing the research, but he was
sending out yesterday. He sent out a whole bunch of links to her songs and videos.
Got that. Then he was hanging around here doing her sound check. Then he was walking her around the station. Went on Jenny Hutt's show to promote that she was going to be on this show, which, again, I said, I don't know whether Jenny Hutt has, 5 listeners or 5 million. It doesn't matter. He got to throw her in front of a microphone, and that looks really important.
Is the payoff going to be there, though, for him? He got her. He did all that. He got her on Howard's show. She got to play a couple of songs. The interview went well. will he close?
You know, the thing is, I've been down this road a couple of times, and I'd say, mostly it doesn't work, but every once in a while, you get somebody on an off night, they're vulnerable and maybe had a little bit to drink, and they get to the sort of like, you're a good guy, maybe.
You're saying a fuck of convenience?
Well, they give it a try because they really do like you as a person. And then it's just ugly for everybody. It's just they realize they don't like you. Now they fucked you. How do they get out of your life? It's uncomfortable for all involved.
Now, Will Murray, I saw you trying to research this guest yesterday, and Benji wouldn't leave your side, it seemed, like all afternoon.
I know. Typical Benji. Typical Benji is the one time you actually want to talk to him, he's not here, right?
Oh, I know. We're waiting for him.
Yeah, he's just, he was a pain in the ass with the notes. He had to constantly look over my shoulder and make sure everything was explained the way he wanted it. He was very worried about how she'd be perceived on the show and actually how he would be perceived on the show.
What do you mean by how he would be perceived?
Well, the whole ambient story that she told a little bit today, he didn't want that to seem like he was some kind of like
date
raper. Yeah, which I think he is a little bit.
So she was going out on the dates, and he was just tagging along, right, with the ambient
and then feeding her drugs before the date as well.
And by the way, Robin brought this up. She said that was like what Nixon used to do. When Nixon met his wife, who wasn't his wife, he met her in college, and he was madly in love with her the way Benji is. And so he used to show for her on her dates, like drive her to a date, to just figured he'd hang around. Again, this is the whole Al Roker thing. But to me, the vision of Benji 3 tables away on her date is super creepy.
Yeah, the whole thing was bizarre.
Passing out, by the way.
And her too.
Yeah,
because she'd been drugged.
Again, I think we kind of flew past that. I know she's an adult and Benji didn't force anything on her, but the fact that he was recommending she take drugs either before her date or before her appearance on the show is so creepy. And who had the Ambien was just lying around. Like, I don't know. To me, that was a fascinating part of the story. But clearly, they're both crazy, and that's why you can make fun of Benji all you want. But a girl that would let Benji sit 3 tables away while she's on a date is equally as crazy as Benji is for doing it. So I don't know what is going on over there.
So you don't think she's just a happy, fun-loving spirit, and they connected, and they're Skyping, and
there was nothing fun-loving that came off. I mean, she was great. Though I'm not putting her down. She was good on the show, and she was a performer. But no, she didn't come off like a happy, fun-loving person to me at all.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like a traveling party.
Yeah. She seemed kind of like a downer, to be honest.
And and I wouldn't exactly describe her as asexual either.
No, she's very sexual.
Stories.
No, she's very. I mean, another one of her great lines today was when I told the story about how she went to Rick's, and Ronnie said that she'd been at Rick's a bunch of times, and she goes, "Oh yeah, they have great lobster. Like you can't get lobster anywhere else in New York City but Rick's."
Hi, Ben.
By the way, have you ever had bad lobster?
Exactly.
It's lobster.
By the way, for everyone, we are fully in the vortex. But I think it
we
makes
started
sense
without you
to go
That's
there.
okay. I don't mind.
How did you feel
That's
after?
what he wants.
So she finally came in. We all got to meet her. She got to perform. But I thought I heard you say you felt a little sad after this was all over today.
Yeah, I go back and forth on it. On because like I said on the show, sometimes it's just so much fun to be around her, and sometimes it does get a little sad. So
there was a lot going on.
Plus, I was really tired. Like we didn't get a lot.
But
of sleep
also,
last night.
I mean, to be a little mean, like you might have felt sad because you've now gone to the pinnacle of where she can use you. Meaning you. I mean, where do you go from here?
No, I listen. It's been the same way for weeks, and
No, but this was sort of a build up. I understand where Jason's coming. Like this was a big thing. Like this was the kind of thing where you'd hope after you get on, maybe even not today, maybe tonight. Yeah. She goes, "Wow,
this doesn't get you laid."
I don't have any fantasy of that happening now. I listen. I'm fat now. If I met a girl as heavy as me, but had as good looking face as me, I would say, look, you got to lose weight.
Do you think if you lost that weight, like you're saying, and you're in your ideal shape, do you think that would make a difference? Because it sounded to me like today, it's not going to happen with her.
All right. Well, I actually tweeted this recently. The great thing about being fat is you always have hope.
But do you think
I lose all the weight and there's this?
But do you think it's only a weight thing? That's the only thing between you and her?
I think no. I don't know. I really don't.
Howard asked point blank, "Would you bang Benji?"
Right.
And she didn't say no,
right.
But she gave the if there was a nuclear war kind of like she was giving the excuses.
She gave the being nice answer.
Yeah.
You think that would really work?
Well, it seemed like you got the sort of not that good looking but a great personality.
No, I know.
Right?
Like I knew when I pitched that as a hey, to have her on. I was just talking to Greg about this. Like there's 3 things going on. One, did I want to get her on the show and like help my friend out and impress her? Absolutely. Did I want and get her music out there? But I thought the premise of, is she saying she's asexual? I knew she might have been just being nice to me, or I thought it was interesting either way.
No,
if she's really asexual, that's interesting.
No, what you really wanted to do was smoke out the truth.
Well,
seriously, I know. I mean,
maybe
you wanted to put her on the spot to get to the truth to say, is she asexual or is she just not interested in you?
No, but I thought either way it makes it a real interesting
to you, especially.
Yeah. But it started to come out in the last couple weeks anyway.
So do you look at her any differently after today?
I'm very impressed by her because I know she's as great as a performer she is, as talented as she is. She's hardly done any like solo radio on herself. Well, solo is herself, but and I know she was incredibly nervous. I know she's incredibly good, but was also incredibly nervous. So I'm really impressed by her, overcoming her fears and doing that.
That was another thing that I found really, really interesting. Right from when you pitched her at the meeting, I think she's very talented. But we've had many talented people cross through here.
Right.
I've never seen you so into it. And first of all, even when she was playing today, you didn't even know the TV show was doing cutaway shots of you bopping and so.
I really do like her music. So
I think you really like her.
We can tell.
I do. I really like her too, but I really like her music also.
JD, what advice would you have for Benji?
I was also bopping when Lady Gaga was in.
Not like this.
I don't know. I don't even know. If he's okay with them being just friends, then I'll let him do his thing, whatever.
But it seems like he wants.
Hold on. But if he's looking, if he even thinks. He's dreaming of a little something more. I think he should just stop.
Well, no,
because you're really hurting yourself.
I get that, and like I said, I don't think she will meet someone better than me. I don't think that she'll meet someone better than me.
I had this conversation with her during the break.
I don't mean better than. I'm saying that will make her happy.
She won't meet.
She'll be happier. Have better emotional.
She won't meet somebody.
But maybe I'm wrong.
Then why isn't she saying, Benji? You know what? You're the love of my life. We should be together forever, always.
Because I'll never find anything better.
Because she's not at that point, and it might not happen. I agree that, and I might. Like I've said repeatedly, I might say, you know what? It does hurt me too much to see someone I really like this way, but. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
I gotta say,
what happens.
I really like the angle you were taking for getting her drugged up and then moving forward. So I would suggest, unlike JD, is either get more or better drugs.
All right.
Where do you think this will? It's a year from now. Will you be friends? Will we have never not heard of her for 6 months? Where do you think it'll all be?
I don't know. I could see I don't know. She's the kind of person I could see. If it doesn't work out, maybe I like her. I like her a lot. So maybe it's someone I want all my life. And we, so I don't know.
JD, you've been the friend victim, right? With some chicks?
Yeah.
Have you remained
sort of recently? And you have to just. It took a little while, but you have to cut the cord.
Yeah, but if people,
because it'll kill you.
But JD,
I went through some major anxiety over someone, and it's just ugh. It wasn't even worth it.
But when people were telling you, you know what, it ain't going to happen. It's time to move on. You wouldn't listen.
Kinda. There were always the thoughts of maybe there's a chance, but then
JD, first of all, I think every guy's gone through this, and I'm assuming you're talking about. I can't remember. It started with A. Ash.
No.
It was
somebody you
else?
don't even know.
Okay,
Ashley
right,
Madison.
Cool. You know her? Yeah, anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you were about to say something.
But have you ever had this with somebody and remained friends with them?
Not really. No. Once a girl isn't into me, attracted to me or whatever, it's hard. What are you laughing at? It's hard for me to be just friends with them. You know what I mean?
Same here. It's not. Or sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not.
Aren't you worried about if something does happen romantically, it's going to destroy everything you've built? In terms
what do you
of
mean?
Because you could be
if we get together romantically.
It's like a bad John Hughes movie, but you could be friends with them for a very long time. Then that moment happens. Then all of a sudden, it just didn't live up to expectations.
That's possible. I mean, but I'm not looking for a guarantee.
I was back there in the newsroom, John, and Al, who's editing up the news stories today for us, told me an interesting story that when Benji did the Hurricane show, where he was doing a 1-hour show during Hurricane Irene, I think, he had asked Al to upload 20 songs of this girl into profit to play throughout the show.
She was gonna be one of the people I interviewed. They said they couldn't get her on the phone.
Now, so Al sat there and had to upload 20
Well,
songs.
they asked me. They said, "Give us every single thing you want to upload that could possibly be." Because they also told me when I did the Hurricane show, it could be all night.
So you skipped the Billy Joel anthology.
No, I also had several Daniel Johnston songs. I tried to get a Kenny Roby song
Who's
about
Daniel
a hurricane.
Johnson?
Another guy won't bang him.
Yeah. Well, don't say that so quickly. Hey,
Benji, one question real quick. At your peak, do you think you like Marianne more than you like, what's her name now, Elisa?
It's so hard to. Nah, I don't think so.
Does it bum you out that
I do love Marianne?
Does it bum you out that Marianne calls in? Because
it pissed me off. I mean, I love her, and Marianne is one of my closest friends, and we're one of my best friends. But I don't like this. Like, I don't like it's. You don't need to tell people. Like, just give it up, give it up. I don't believe in telling people give up something. I can say, like, hey, you know what? I think it might lead you to getting hurt. But just drop it. It's never going to happen.
I was asking more about the stuff because you don't tell us anything. So she tells us the stuff about you.
Like what?
Like that you used to try to talk dirty to her and what your moves were in her and all that stuff.
Listen, Marianne and I joke around a lot. And stuff.
Did they involve Ambien?
And what were you doing yesterday? I mean, you were all over the place with this. I know Will said he was trying to get you for a pre-interview. He really...
Yeah.
I mean, you were in his hair. You did a show last night. Like, are you playing up the moment, or you just?
No, I like Gary. There was a build up to this, and we did. There was a lot of. She did like rehearsal and stuff, and there was.
It's like Clive Davis. I was sitting there going, "Sounds like a hit, sweetheart."
I was there for the rehearsal. I was cool. Benji was videotaping it and asking people to come in to watch. And
she said because she felt better because she was very nervous about performing, so she wanted different people to. Strangers just to be there.
Do you think there's a chance that she might be using you for all of this?
No, I don't. I think when I initially talked to her about getting on, she was like, no, don't try to do it.
So that brings a question that was a big debate in the back office.
I think she enjoys it, especially.
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Is the onus on her to cut it and say, listen, I'm not going to bang you, or is the onus on Benji to recognize that it may not happen?
She said that. So she's done her onus.
She really hasn't, though.
She didn't say no.
She's left the door ajar, ever so slightly.
Yeah.
If she really has, though, and that's the tough part.
Like a sheet of paper will fit through.
Well, that's exactly it. But a sheet of paper is enough when you feel like the way you do.
That's not when you're his size.
If she was playing you, and I'm not saying that she is, but if she was, she's playing you perfectly.
Okay. But I don't. I don't think so. I think she has a really good heart.
I think that as long if she told you there is 0% possibility you and I will ever sleep together, and then you continue to do nice stuff for her, I think okay, that's not her fault anymore. But I kind of agree with Gary. She left the door open, and in a way, it's definitely using you. And even if she's not doing it to be malicious, it's still using.
I think you guys are all cynics. I think that tends to be a lot of people are cynics. I'm not as cynical about.
You're a romantic
pussy fuck.
Yeah.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, two of our favorite people were here, Ronnie Mund and J.D. Harmeyer. And Ronnie spoke about how you get permission to chain a guest because he was worried about Lou Bellera and Joey Buttafuoco possibly getting into it. So we heard some Ronnie logic, and then right after that, J.D. talked about the email he sent to Howard, which said spoiler alert, and had the spoiler in the subject. Two great minds, all for you.
Ronnie, with Lou and Joey coming in, a lot of the they got along very well, but Gary, you should describe the setup because there was a whole reconfiguration of the studio, and one was isolated, and a lot went into it.
I'll talk about that, and then I'll talk about the conversation that Ronnie and I had yesterday, how it all led to this. But basically what went on was Howard was very fearful that there was going to be an altercation. And Ronnie and I had spoken yesterday morning. I went to Ronnie. I said, you got extra guys tomorrow, right? He goes, yeah, absolutely, because we knew something could happen. So I get a phone call from Ronnie at like 1. I guess Howard called me when I was down with Tim, and I tried to call Howard back. I couldn't get him. Ronnie called me. Howard's very nervous about what's going to go on. And then Ronnie said something about a ball and a chain, which I didn't understand, which in all fairness, Howard must have said to him. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, handcuffs and balls and chain. Like, we can't do that.
Does Ronnie have a security or police type of voice or manner when he's talking, like when he's setting up these plans?
We were just talking. Ronnie and I talk about this, like how you going to handle this, how you going to handle that. So Ronnie had informed me, because Howard had gone to the gym, and Ronnie said he called me. He's worried about tomorrow. He talked about maybe handcuffing them or putting them a ball and chain. But I called the people that work here, and it can't happen, et cetera, et cetera. So I just sort of let it go by because I knew it was an idea that came and went.
Right.
And then I said to Ronnie, we'd done this twice before. I said, why don't we put one guy in Robin's studio? That way your guys can block the door either way, him coming out or Joey going in.
And that ended up being Lou.
Right. We put Lou in there and put one guy on the couch. And so everybody liked that idea. Now, I'm trying to think who the other people, who's the black wrestler? I think his name was Booker T.
Mm-hmm.
And I think somebody interviewed him and gave him a quiz. And he did not come across looking very bright. And he was fucking angry.
Yeah.
And so we put him in the booth. That's one I remember. And I think we did it one other time.
Oh, the KKK guy.
Which kid?
Yeah, Daniel Carver for the Carver roast.
That was the
To
roast.
protect him, though.
That was the roast.
Right. He was in there. But Ronnie, what was your plan? And did you leave a message like that for Howard?
No.
So what did you tell him?
No. We talked in the car, and he said that he was nervous about, he didn't want any problems. So I said, well, we're bringing extra guys in. And he goes, well, maybe we should chain them to the couch and one to the chair, or handcuff one or whatever. I said, I don't think that'll work, but I'll check into it. So I checked into it with a couple of people here that work here, security people, and it's you can't do that unless you get permission.
How many people did you check with?
Well, 2 different people.
Okay, and did you think Howard was being like dead serious? I want them chained. I want them handcuffed. Or
He wanted something to make sure that they wouldn't get at each other.
But that's not the issue.
Well, there wasn't an issue.
No,
I
don't think that was Howard's point. Howard's point was, did you think he was asking for you to do it without their permission?
No, how can you do it without their permission?
But you were saying we can't do it without their permission.
Right. Well, that's what.
So then we could have done it with their permission.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah.
So then why would you say to Howard we can't do it without their permission if you didn't think he was asking that?
Benji,
I actually know what he's saying. He's saying that you should have go. What Benji's saying is you should have called Howard back and said we can do this.
I did say that.
But we're going to have to get their permission, and they may not give it.
I did say that. If we got them either written or them telling on camera, beforehand, like we do when we get the IDs from girls and stuff like that, that I give my permission to be handcuffed into a chair.
But did you ever assume that Howard was going to want to do it without their permission?
No.
So normally you don't bring up something like that unless you think.
Why wouldn't you bring it up?
Why would you say also like?
Why is it? So,
we
why
can't
do you
force
have
feed
to
them?
pick at everything?
No,
why
I think it's interesting.
What?
I'm not trying to be mean about it.
No, but I don't understand what the problem is here with you with this. What is the problem?
I swear it's not a problem. I find it interesting.
Okay, it's interesting, but I told him every scenario of it, and that's why he said I left this long message.
What was every scenario?
The scenario was either you could handcuff them with their permission, or you can't handcuff them unless they're under arrest.
See, that's where it gets funny because I think we all know that nobody's going to handcuff them without their permission.
Well, no, you can't just have them walk in and say, "Hey, listen, man, we think there's going to be a problem here. We're going to handcuff you."
No, you could have them walk in and say, "We think there's going to be a problem here. We were thinking about it might be funny if we handcuff you. Are you cool for that?"
Yeah, right. But they weren't cool about doing that here.
How do you know? Let's get to that. Who wasn't cool about it?
The serious people.
They didn't like the idea of handcuffing people?
Then we couldn't do handcuff people at all.
If we had their permission.
Well, hold on. But you're saying 2 different things. Either the serious guys told
you
no.
They weren't happy with it either way, but it can be done if you have their permission. But they weren't happy about it.
Wait, so the handcuffs.
How much more can I say?
Wait, Ronnie.
They weren't happy about it here.
Okay,
so the handcuffs were out. But what about the chains?
No, the same difference, John. Chains, handcuffs, the same thing.
All right, so after you found this out, what was the next plan? Did you design the layout?
No, Gary, I spoke to Gary. Gary said, we've done this before. What if we do it this way? And I said, if there's a problem with that, call me back and we'll try and work something else out. I never heard from him again, so I assumed everything was fine. When I came in this morning, that was the plan.
When you came into the studio later, when Howard was talking about it, you told Howard he was coming all over you. Where did that come from?
Well, right, he jumped all over me saying I was talking like a cop and all. I left him a message. I did the right thing. I told him he likes to know what's going on. I told him what was going on.
Right, but you didn't say you're breaking my balls. You said you're coming all over me, and that seemed like an odd choice of words, I thought.
to?
Why, John?
Why?
You can answer that question, Gary.
He's breaking my balls no matter what. If I do the right thing, it's not good. If I do the wrong thing, it's not good. You know, what can I say?
Joe in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Okay, I'll tell you where the problem is, Ronnie. It's if this were a trip you were planning out to California to do some Fox TV show, you'd have been a lot more tenacious. You'd have checked into a lot more sources. You'd have gotten it done. You're getting lazy. Bottom line.
Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. Yeah, how am I lazy? We got it done.
You didn't get it done the way Howard wanted to. You said no right away.
I did not say no right away.
You're a negative
I
guy.
said I would check it, and you're a fucking asshole, okay? You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Be careful. You're going to break a hip.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right, thanks for chiming in there, Joe. As it turned out, it was a pretty normal conversation that Lou and Joey had, right? There was none of that.
Yeah, but you don't know what's going to happen. How do you know what's going to happen?
There was a whole weird thing that started out right from the beginning where I went out to the hallway to talk to Joey, and he goes, "Hey, Gary, thanks for not returning my phone call 2 Thanksgivings ago." And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've spoken to Joey probably 4 times in the last year and a half. I'm probably one of the few people in any business, show business or otherwise, that calls him back pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So he seemed to have some bug about me, you know, the whole thing. So he said, "Can I bring my wife in?" And I said, "I don't think that works. Why don't you bring her into the green room, and then you'll go in, and then if Howard wants to call for in." And he said, "Okay." And then when I walked out to get him, Howard goes, "Bring them in." Joey goes, "Bring my wife in." And I said, "No, you're not, Joey." And he goes, "Yeah, that's what I'm doing." And I said, "Joey, we just talked about this 20 minutes ago." "No, we didn't." "Yeah, we did, Joey. We just talked about it." "Well, I changed my mind." I go, "I know, I changed mine as well. She can't come in." And it got so this is, of course, while I'm walking her in. So it got to be, he was very odd today. He was in this very odd and contentious mood. And then I guess I was the brunt. I didn't hear it, but I guess I was the brunt of Gary's keeping me off the show.
Where you going, JD? Yeah. JD, where you going? Why are you writing it on paper? Why don't you speak into the microphone?
It was something that we already covered, actually.
So what?
It was a good point, though, JD made.
Well,
look, I won't say, Ronnie. I won't say.
Speak up, man.
I won't say it was JD because I didn't have this conversation with him. But some people said that when you went and said you're coming all over me, you were trying to create another catchphrase.
No, I wasn't. Oh God,
it was very odd, Ronnie.
Yeah,
it was very odd.
Yeah, okay, like your catchphrase yesterday.
No, my catchphrase yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, pussy fog.
Yeah.
You don't hear me using pussy fog, do you?
You don't hear me using coming all over me.
Yeah,
either, do
you did actually.
I used it once today. That's it.
Okay. That's right.
That's
all we need is one.
All right. Don't come in and write it on paper. Speak into
I
the microphone.
didn't want to bring something.
That's why
up.
they call it the wrap-up show. You talk here.
Hold on. I hadn't.
I know you can't talk good.
I hadn't been listening, and I didn't want to bring something up that had already been discussed already. I was having respect for the show. Unlike you,
why?
who just
Since
wants
when do you have respect for the show?
I have respect for everything I'm involved in.
Good.
Why did you email a spoiler alert to Howard that had the spoiler in the title?
That is amusing. I'd love to hear this explanation.
There was a mention. Arquette mentioned Howard on Jimmy Kimmel, and I forwarded the message, and I assumed he had already seen Arquette had gotten kicked off. So I just put spoiler alert: Arquette was kicked off last night.
But why would you assume it? Because you don't know that Arquette's kicked off till like 9:58, right?
Yeah, well, I assumed he woke up early enough or tried to find out or something.
Because most people would have been spoiler alert. Don't read this if you don't want to know who got kicked off Dancing with the Stars last night.
He's going to see either way. He's going to see who mentioned him on Kimmel.
No, but if you said what I just said, then he wouldn't do that.
No,
but Gary's saying like you would just say spoiler alert. The results of Dancing with the Stars vote.
Either
is
way,
in there.
if I put spoiler alert or not, it would have been spoiled because he would have seen that. Arquette
not if he didn't want.
Had
No, he wouldn't
mentioned
have.
him.
No, he wouldn't have. Oh, if you said spoiler alert, don't open if you don't want to know who got kicked off Dancing with the Stars. He wouldn't have opened it.
He would have to know either way.
So you were being sarcastic writing spoiler alert.
A little bit, yes.
But sometimes sarcasm gets lost in an email.
Well, sorry.
Did Howard watch? Did Howard open his email and then did it spoil it for him, or did he already know?
I think he already knew.
Yeah. So there you go.
You came all over him, man.
That Scott the Engineer's story, how often he edits his son's music.
Oh, okay.
During
You've
work
got more
hours.
information?
Well, I'm hearing some things.
All right. An investigation will be launched.
I want a full report on how much output Scott's giving me a day.
All right.
I want to know how many things he's editing.
And just see how far the album is along.
Yeah. Something tells me the album will be done before my tapes. I still get reports about you that you kind of were less than truthful with me.
Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe I was doing somebody else a favor. You know, I do things for other people as well, not
The only
myself.
person you can do stuff for is me.
I do things for other people as well.
Who's the other
I do
people?
things for you too, obviously.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about.
I didn't deny I played it.
No, it was more than once, and there is a lot going on back there. I know everything that goes on back there. I
in
got
my
sources.
own time, yeah, there's a lot going on.
No, not during my time.
No, not during your time.
No, Scott, the smile gives it all away. You can't even lie to me good.
But what are these favors he's doing for other people?
I don't know. Maybe he's referring to stuff he's done for me,
Well,
but that's different. I'm aware of it, and I know what's going on.
Well, that's something you asked him to do.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's giving me a smile.
I mean,
I know some favors I've done. If you're referring to my favors,
what are you getting
I'm
on my
aware of
case
it.
for? All right, you want me to start now? All right, everybody back there, the 4 or 5 people that go down for at least 2 hours a day smoking cigarettes.
I'm not
You want
talking
to get
about
on their
them.
fucking case?
I'm talking
All
about
right?
you.
Bullshit, man.
I'm talking about you.
Bullshit.
Talking about you.
It's bullshit.
No, I'm talking about you.
I fucking work. These people are downstairs smoking their brains out and not doing any work for 2 hours a day because every time they have a cigarette, it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes times 10
you
cigarettes.
know what you're like?
How long is it?
You're like one of my kids when
Come
I go,
on, man.
hey, you're not doing your homework. No one else is doing their homework.
Of course I'm working.
Let's talk about you. Forget about the people who smoke cigarettes. Let's assume.
Yeah, forget about them.
Yeah.
It's all about me.
Well,
it's
this is
only
a
about
discussion
me.
about
I'm the
you.
only fucking asshole that works.
I'll talk about the cigarette people with the cigarette people. I'm talking about you.
I mean, you know,
you're not
I don't
smoking
get it.
cigarettes. Bravo.
I'm one of the hardest workers around. I've been working for you for
I know.
ever.
I'm going to have to
Forever.
monitor your
I
output.
don't get it. Why are you busting my chops about?
I'm going to monitor your output. I want to see how
Fine,
much
whatever
you're
you
getting done.
fucking want to do.
I just want to know. Just want to know what's going on back there.
Nothing's going
Just
on.
know I know everything that goes on.
Nothing's going on.
It eventually all ends up on my
Nothing's
desk.
going on, then you're not doing anything.
Well, then we need you to get something
exactly.
done. Now get in there.
I take a break from nothing to work on my son's shit.
So it's a big joke.
It's not a big joke. I
So
mean,
you're
you know,
joking now.
you want to get on my case. I mean, you know, for what?
For what? I got limited
playing
budget
something.
here. And
Not even. I mean, playing something.
I got limited budget, and I need those tapes getting cranked out and the things that we need done.
Everything's getting done, and I'm doing my
How
job
fast
the way
are you
it should
moving?
be.
Are you moving fast?
No, I never move fast. You know
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Of course, I'm moving fast.
You don't have time to be sitting with tracks.
Let me ask you something.
Everyone knows what's
Is
up.
the album done? Your son's album is done?
No, I'm working here on weekends doing stuff.
No, it's not during the weekends only. It's also during my time.
I see.
And I need this guy working because you know what? We need engineers who can crank shit out.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Just know I know what's going on
Just
back
bust my-
there.
Okay, you fuck with me, I fuck with you. You get it?
Huh?
Okay. That's
What?
You're not fucking with me.
No, I am obviously.
No.
because you're not making me mad.
I'm
You
not.
think you're making me mad.
I'm not
doing
fucking
my
with
job
you.
the way I should
I'm
be doing
checking
my
up
job.
that I need you
Check
to
up.
work.
Have fucking Gary sit in there. Have whoever you want.
We don't
sit
have
in
time to babysit you. There's other ways of knowing. Tim
whatever
is going to monitor
I
every
have-
day what you get
whatever
done.
I
And
have
don't get
to do, I
upset
do.
with him.
What?
Don't get upset. When Tim used to ask you for a list of what you did all day, he used to get upset. But now
I mean,
you've been
they're
caught with,
working. I mean,
with the
that's what I
drum
do.
tracks. And
What?
You've been caught with the drum tracks, and now we have to monitor
Oh, because
what you
Baba
do.
Booey said I had, you know,
Not Baba
who
Booey.
plays?
I'm your fucking boss. It's Gary.
Oh, look
Mr.
at that.
Delabate.
It's also Gary Del, Mr. Gary
Mr.
Del
Delabate.
apostrophe A, capital A, Bate.
What?
What is he chiming in? I mean, you know, all of a sudden I got to call Mr.
Right.
Delabate.
Gary,
Call me Gary.
Gary, is there a way to monitor what goes on back there? Really, I want a system.
Well, there is, but Scott's not going to like it.
Well, of course,
I
I'm
don't
not going to
care
like
if he
anything you
likes
do.
it.
Well, we'll start with going back to Scott, just giving a list at the end of the day. Just
All
what
right.
he produced for the day.
Fine.
That's what he used to do with Tim, but I know it used to piss him off, right, Scott?
Now, let's say he goes.
everything pisses
Does he
me
just make a list and go, "Oh, I worked on the tapes today," or does he
Oh, no,
talk about how many?
He'll say, I worked on the game show special for 3 hours. I did Robin's News for an hour.
And then does anyone check to see how much? Like, if he works for 3 hours, does one tape get done or 20 tapes? I mean, I need a thorough checking of what goes on
I'm
back
not working
there.
on tapes. I'm not. I mean, that's
I need to know, like, in the 3 hours, how much work does he get done? Like, so if he just writes down, "I worked on the game show tapes," Does it take him a year to get it done?
I got to go play solitaire. I'm busy. I can't stay here.
You don't have to stay here. I'm working your schedule out with Gary. You have to be monitored.
The schedule is you can monitor me. My schedule's not going to change.
Who are you answerable to? In other words, let's say you work on a game show special.
And Gary and Tim. I mean, whoever gives me work, that's who I'm answerable to.
Who do you work under directly when you do the game show special, for example?
John
Hine?
Yeah.
And he's he feels he's getting this material back in a reasonably quick time?
You have to ask him.
Let me find out. John,
I think I'm doing it fine.
John, are we getting this material back in a very quick time, in a timely fashion? I want honesty now. Hold on. You're on trial, my friend. Are we getting this work back in a reasonable time?
On the game show special? Yes. Scott has been responsive, and he's done everything I've asked him to do.
In other words, you're not sitting and waiting for this stuff?
No.
It's coming in quickly.
He's been efficient. He recorded with Tom Bergeron. I've got no complaints about Scott.
No complaints so far?
No.
All right. I'm going to make you in charge of Scott. And if you feel he is slowly... So he'll answer to Gary and you. And he is no longer on a level with you. He's underling to you.
Okay.
And you are his boss.
Okay.
And
You've been demoted, Scott.
You've been demoted. You actually lost position today,
I
Scott.
guess.
Believe me, if Scott worked as hard on a cure for baldness as he does on his son's music, he'd have a full head of hair right now.
You know what? You were a sergeant, and now you're
because I
back to
played
corporal.
something doesn't mean I was working on something. I admitted that I played it. Wasn't working on it. But
What did you play
I
it
worked
for?
here I worked here for the last 2 weekends for 12 hours a day. That's working.
No, you weren't
listening to
working.
something is not
You were
working
listening to your
something.
son's music.
You weren't working.
What's the
You
fucking
were-
difference? What I listen
That
to?
was your hobby.
No,
I
no
get-
one's paying you to do that.
First of all, if you really want to, I mean, you really want to push things to a limit.
Yeah.
You want me? I mean. Do I get a lunch hour? No, I'm supposed to get a lunch hour. We're going to start with this bullshit. You want to get petty about things because that's what
Yes,
you're doing.
I wanna
do
get
get a lunch
petty.
hour. Legally, I'm supposed to get a lunch hour,
So take
which I
it.
never
Who
take.
stopped you?
So that's my fucking lunch
So who
hour. I listen
stopped
to my
you?
son's music. Okay?
No.
That's the end of that.
No.
No.
So
What do you mean?
so
No.
You do.
What do you
listen.
mean? No.
So in other words, you said you never listened to your son's
I
music.
said I
So
would
you
listen.
are back there with your son's music.
No, I said I didn't deny not listening to it. I listened to it. I told you that yesterday.
You know, you're not in the K-Rock union.
I'm not in a union, but you
I know.
still, according to labor
You're
laws,
entitled to your lunch break.
That's correct.
And nobody told you not to take a lunch break.
So fine, that was my lunch hour.
And you sure
I
look
listened
like
to a
you
song.
are eating lunch. You don't look like you're listening to music. You look like you're eating lunch. You look like you're eating 5 fucking lunches, quite frankly.
I'll close the door for an hour, and that'll be the end of, that'll be my lunch hour.
I mean, what is it?
For 20-something years, I've been nothing but busting my ass for you.
And not only that, why are you working on your son's music so much? Why don't you let your son do his own thing?
I mean, we just recorded it the other day. But I haven't been working on my son's music for 4 years.
Jesus Christ, you're a mess.
What is a mess about that?
I mean, you've got to pull yourself together.
What is a mess? I don't get it. What is a mess about that?
What is it,
I'm trying to
Ralph?
help my son because I love him.
What
and
is
I'm,
it? Yeah, who knows what you love?
What is the
Ralph,
fucking
go ahead.
mess? Explain to me.
When did you become this producer? That like
He's a musical producer. His son's trying to make it in the music business.
Yeah.
He's going to be a musical producer.
I'm not a producer. I'm an engineer. I'm helping him record music.
No, you're
I
producing.
do this for a living.
Who's producing the album?
Who's producing it?
Yeah,
the band,
you
and
are.
I have help from other people working.
No, you're producing it.
You don't know Mutt Salem?
You
He's
don't know
a great producer.
Mutt Salem. You should keep that black cloud away from
I never
your
claimed
son
to be a
with his
musical
music.
producer. Okay,
Nah, you do,
I'm
you
working
do.
with somebody here at Sirius that's helping me out, and we've been working the past couple of weekends working on the music.
But it's now filtered into my day. That's when I get involved.
What? Because I played 20 seconds of it, or I
No,
listened
wasn't
to
20
a minute
seconds.
of it?
Listen, between you and me,
Yeah.
I know you don't have to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
I know what goes on back there. This was not 20 seconds.
Of course you know what's going on.
This was not 20 seconds. This is often.
Often.
Listen,
They
your
just
son's-
recorded
you're
it. It could be
excited-
more than fucking, I mean,
You're excited about your son's
Of course
music.
I'm excited about it.
And I
And you don't
understand
get
that.
excited about whatever your children do
Yes,
either. I mean, your
do.
children do a lot of shit too.
Right.
So,
but I'm the boss man.
I understand you're the
You
boy. And
understand?
I'm not taking any of your time doing shit that I shouldn't be doing on your time.
Who knows?
I know. And if you want somebody to sit, why don't you come in there and sit in there with me?
I don't have time to sit with you. I've got a job to do.
Apparently you know everything that goes on.
Did
I have-
someone complain that they couldn't get things done?
No. No one complained about anything. I'm just telling you I know what goes on
You
back in
obviously
that
just you're
studio.
complaining about it now.
I am. I know. I'm aware that you're very busy with the producing
That
your
is correct.
son's music.
That is correct.
He's
Not only on the weekends.
On my own time.
Not only on your own time.
If I do it after like a certain time in the afternoon, which I've done on my own time.
So now, suddenly...
Wait a minute.
Now
What?
suddenly,
how long
you
do
said
I need?
it was only weekends, but
No, I
now
just said
we're hearing
if.
about
No,
during
I didn't
the
say I
weekend.
was doing it. I said if I do it.
You want to come clean and say you haven't and apologize and say you won't do it anymore? I'll listen to that.
No, I'm not saying that.
All right, then I have nothing to talk about.
If I said if.
Then I need a list of
I
what
wanted
you're
to
doing.
do it later in the afternoon on my own time. And what is wrong with that?
Nothing's
When
wrong with
my-
that.
when my
but you
job
got to
is-
say to someone, listen, now I'm on my own time. I'm going to be doing this because it's not happening on your time. It's happening on my time.
No, I mean, when is your time up? When I walk out the door? If I'm
You
here
tell
12
me.
hours, is that still your time?
I don't have any problem with you doing it after my time has been filled.
Well, yeah, so...
But it's not happening
I-
at that point, Scott. Scott, look at me.
I told you.
Scott,
I
see
played
me?
it.
I'm as smart as a pistol.
I played
I'm a pistol.
I played some music.
Scott, look at me. Stop playing the music
Why were you playing
during
the
my
music?
hours.
Why? Why?
Why are you playing the music?
Excuse me. I'm
Why
sorry.
were you playing the music?
I play other music, too. I mean, it's not just...
Now, why were
I
you
don't-
playing
I
your
just play
son's
that
music during my time?
Because I wanted to hear something.
So
you're thinking about it and working on it
Right.
while you're here.
You need to hear it. All right, listen to me.
That's a difference.
Do me a favor.
Can't they afford a real engineer at this point, that band? They've been together for like 10 years.
What the fuck is this? Can't you get off the phone and do some work for a change? Go to sleep or do something. I mean, really.
This is work.
He's monitoring you. In fact, Ralph, I'm going to put you in charge of Scott. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's great. I have time to do that.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
See, you have
Why don't
free
you go?
time.
Why don't you go fly out to L.A. and,
Scott,
and
first of all, I need
suck
a
on
list.
Simon for a while, will you? Please.
First of all, I need a list. Start now. Log your day.
No, you log your day,
No,
which is a big zero.
You know what? I don't want to make this into a joke.
I'm not making it into a joke.
What you're doing is you're walking all over me.
Are you
And
kidding
you're
me?
treating me like I'm an
You
asshole.
you are unbelievable.
You're treating me now like an asshole.
No, I'm not
I've
treating
gone
you
to
like an
bat for
asshole.
you your whole career.
No, I've worked
and
my
I
ass off
expect,
for you.
Hold it. Yes,
No,
you
no.
have worked your
I
ass off.
have, and I've done a great
but things
job.
are too loose around here.
No, okay. I mean, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus that works here because I'm not like that.
Right, who do you
I'm not
referred
doing it.
earlier to someone who plays solitaire all the time. Why don't you tell us who that is?
I didn't refer to anybody.
I know
said I was
exactly
going to
what
go.
you
I
were
was going to
doing.
go play solitaire. I didn't refer to any
Yes,
person.
but
Why do you assume that?
You're referring
Hey.
to someone that you know plays solitaire?
I don't know
all the
anybody
time.
that plays.
Tell
I
us-
just said I
tell
wanted to
us
play.
who's
I
playing
don't throw anybody
solitaire.
under the bus, and I'm going.
So again, I'm smarter than you because I figured out what the reference was.
Who
didn't
plays
I?
solitaire then? Did you
Tell me.
You must know.
You tell me.
I don't know.
I don't know. You reference
don't know.
solitaire. Who's playing solitaire all day that you
I
feel
wouldn't
isn't
know. I
pulling
wouldn't.
their
Me,
weight?
I play solitaire.
I
There's a
know
lot of
that.
people that play solitaire.
So are you saying you play solitaire
I
all
do
the
that
time
too.
on my
I must.
hours?
You know that, right?
You do? That
I
I
thought
didn't
you know everything.
So now you're not only doing your son's music, you're playing solitaire.
No, I don't play solitaire. I just
Make up your mind.
So that you just said you did.
I'm just trying to.
So
be,
you lied.
I just said I was going to play solitaire. I haven't played solitaire, but I was going to play.
You're
solitaire.
gonna go play
I just felt like
solitaire.
playing solitaire now.
Well, then why are you taking this job if you are busy with solitaire?
It's a
Explain
new
that.
thing, a new hobby. I'm going to take up.
Well, then don't work here. You're making a big mistake.
You're some arguer.
I'm terrible at arguing. I've told you that before. I cannot argue. It's like going in to take a test.
Argue?
You know all the
Why
material,
are you arguing?
but you fail.
Why do you have to argue with me? You shouldn't even be arguing with me.
I'm not. I'm not trying to
Just
argue.
say, Howard, you're right. I did listen to my son's music during your hours.
I told you I'd listen to it.
I'm going to stop, and I'm going to show you how much work I can get done.
Okay, that'll
That's
do.
all.
I won't
That's
listen.
it.
I
Then
won't
you
listen to
don't have to
anything I
argue.
shouldn't be listening to, and I'll do whatever I need to do for the show. How's that? Is that fine?
That's good.
I'm sorry that if
And take a lunch break. By all means. No
Fine.
one's stopping you.
Fine.
You're yelling about this
I don't
lunch
take
break.
a lunch break. No,
well, take one.
When
Why
I
shouldn't
when
you
I
have
think I'm
lunch?
getting taken
When
advantage
do you
of,
eat? Let me ask you something. You must
just-
weigh 300 pounds. When do you eat that you skip lunch? I don't buy that you skip lunch.
I
think you're
didn't
full
say
of
I didn't
shit.
skip lunch.
Yeah, go ahead.
You misunderstood again.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you're not listening.
Again. So I've misunderstood many times.
Well, yeah, you say I'm working on my son's music
said
during your
you
time.
don't
I said
take-
I was listening to it. I wasn't working on it.
No, listening to it and working on it is this. You're calling me an asshole.
And I
right
didn't
now.
listen for 20 minutes or I didn't.
Scott,
it's maybe
often and frequently.
No,
same thing.
You're wrong.
Often
Often
frequently,
or frequently. It can't be often. It just I
It's
didn't
often,
have it before
it's
this
frequently.
week.
You're
I mean-
obviously very excited about it, and you're playing it.
I said that.
Block it out of your mind.
Fine.
Do that at home. You're not in the band.
Right.
Ralph, you wish you had a thread of talent as much as my son
Leave
does.
your son alone.
Fucking asshole.
Your son. He's blistering up the charts. Dope.
Look, I love that you love your son, and I love that you're doing this for your son. That's great. But I love you too, and I need you to work hard.
This is just bullshit. That's all. I apologize if I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing.
You did admit you are listening.
I did. I said that yesterday.
So
I didn't
for the
deny
8
that.
hours that you work,
yeah,
put all your focus on your work.
Okay, for those 8 hours,
right?
That's
and
guaranteed.
then listen. All you need
for those 8 hours.
That's right.
That's guaranteed.
That's all I need.
That's
I
a
need you
promise.
to put out, man.
I put out whatever I can.
Pretend I'm your son, and you're working. Work all weekend for me.
That's a little retarded.
Because your son ain't paying. That's retarded.
You're my son.
That's right. Pretend I'm your son, and you will work as hard for me
I've been doing
as
that
you
for
do.
23 years.
No,
I've been doing that.
Dad, I don't buy it. All right. You don't love me as much as my brother. Now get to work for me.
Okay, that's all I do.
Howard's son. Howard's son.
He thinks it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big laugh. Well, now I have to put new monitoring in.
You should give him more work.
That's what I'm planning on doing. I got to keep him busy.
Mm-hmm.
I want him hopping too.
Yeah, if he was.
I like this guy. I like his work. I just want more of it.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Mm-hmm.
I want more of that work. He's good. I brought him all the way over from K-Rock. I'll tell you why, because he's good.
I appreciate that.
But I don't want you to get lazy in your old age.
I'm not getting lazy. I'm not getting lazy.
You know.
Just getting comfortable and lazy.
Right.
A lot of free time.
Yeah.
Listen to drum tracks.
Drum tracks.
I take after you for a lot of free time. Like lazy.
He's got a different job than you. Maybe
Nobody
you want
can figure
his
that
job.
out yet.
My job requires me to be lazy.
Yeah.
It's in
Maybe-
his job description.
maybe you want his job. That's something you'll have to talk to me about in private.
I don't want
Move over, Ralph.
Yeah, really. Coming after you, Ralph.
You know what I'd like to see you in? Big baggy jeans and a horrible shirt.
There you go.
And shave your head.
I could really dress you up nicely.
And try to grow a bad mustache.
Does he have a bad mustache now?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's not a mustache.
Big gray mustache in the middle of his face.
God, how horrible.
It's been like this for years. I don't know. Just a goatee. I shaved the rest
He
of
has a
it.
goatee. I love you, man.
I know.
I don't
love
want to
you
see
too.
you fuck this up.
I'm not fucking anything up. I'm
Don't
working
fuck
hard for
this
you.
up.
I'm doing everything I should be doing for the
All right,
show.
Okay. That's all I care about.
He's got to qualify every remark.
And more.
Come on, man. You can do it. My money's on you. Don't get lazy. Come on. Be a team player.
I am. I've been.
Because
You know,
I
he
get
says-
reports on you.
He says an album only comes out once every 4 years.
Yeah.
Howard.
I didn't say that.
No, I get a report through many
Oh,
sources.
you think I've been doing it before that? That's
Just-
bullshit. That's
come on,
total
man.
bullshit.
Show me what you got.
Okay. Hold on a second.
That son's going to drum you right out of a job.
Because I don't want to listen. I don't want to have to monitor you. You know, I
don't
was
have
good.
to
You know,
monitor me.
I was
Isn't
all
it
fired
been
up about this.
wonderful around here being, sort of your own supervisor?
I love it here.
Yeah,
this
do
is
your
the-
thing,
this is
man.
the-
Don't
this
make
is
me
the best-
monitor you.
Screw it up.
This is
You
the
know-
best thing ever, and that's why
You're going to turn this into a job.
I felt like playing something for a minute.
I don't want to.
was not out of line.
I don't want to be the jerk who has to take a magic marker and write your schedule on the top of your forehead every day.
No, it is wonderful, and that's why I felt playing something for a minute.
You know what I'm going to do?
Fine.
You ever see football players when they do something great? They put a star on their helmet. You know that? Yes. That's why you see all those
You're
stars.
gonna put stars on my head?
I'm going to put a star on your head every day that you're good. And the more stars you have on your head,
Thanks.
What does
people
he
will
get
know.
when he's bad?
A dunce cap.
No star. So
No,
you-
but you got to put something else
Put a
up
dunce
there.
cap on
so
his
everybody
head.
will know he's
Oh, yeah.
bad.
On the days you're bad, a dunce cap. On the days you're good, you get another star. And soon your whole head will be covered in
Your
stars.
head is like a helmet anyway.
I'll be
You're
like a
gonna start
constellation.
decorating.
So what a
You
lot of
won't even
football
need hair.
teams, what a lot of football teams do, they put the symbol. Like Florida State has a mohawk, has like a tomahawk. You should put the fist symbol, a little fist. symbol.
I'm going to put
On
a little.
his head.
Thank you for that. See, that's a creative guy working.
Right in the middle of his head, like that dot.
I'm going to put
Thanks, Artie.
I'm going to put a nice fist symbol on your head and paint it right on there.
Miniature.
Like a fist stamper.
Right.
Yeah.
And stamp your head every time you do good.
You can wear a sari and your fist symbol.
Right.
I'm jealous.
In fact, I'm
I'd
so
like some on my
confident.
bald spot.
I'm so confident. Right. I'm so confident right now in you. I'm going to draw a fist on your head right now. Your first fist.
You know this is going to be a good day.
Did I pass on that for now?
You know when you go to church and they put the ashes in the middle of your head?
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do. Big
Okay.
fist right in the middle of your head.
In ash.
To remind you when you have a good day.
Everybody's going to think you're a married Indian woman.
Right. I know you're in there working on Heinz Special, but maybe you could have gotten it done in 2 days as opposed to a week if you weren't busy with the music. That's what I'm worried about. Heinz doesn't know if you're doing it fast. He's not. He's new to radio.
Whatever I have,
know.
I do it, and then
I did your job, so I know your job.
I understand that.
I think even John was saying he's incredibly slow.
Who? John?
Were you John? Do you find him slow?
When, Ralph?
The other day when we were talking on the phone.
All right, John.
Yeah, you guys talk so much.
Did you say that, John?
No.
No.
Ralph's doing his job incredibly well.
Oh, okay.
You said you're a big, bald loser and you work really slow.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing those gold stars on your head because people are going to walk through the halls and go, there's a winner.
Thank you. Who's he?
There's a winner.
Muttley on the phone?
That'll never happen.
Listen, you're a talented guy. You're the
you.
best engineer I ever came across in this business.
Thank you.
I
You
mean,
mean that?
I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Really?
But you know what it is with these prima donnas?
Now you can't get him to do anything.
I can't get him to do anything. He's busy producing.
Producing. I'm not really
Honestly,
producing.
I love you, but don't fucking push me against the wall here. Come on, work
Howard,
with me here.
I don't know where this comes from. I really don't.
Yeah, don't
mean,
treat your job like your dog.
You've been
Pay
so
attention
great.
to me.
Yeah, don't try to get rid of the job the way you tried to get rid of the dog.
Yeah, where is that dog?
About to have surgery. It's still in my house.
The dog you nicknamed Money Pit?
That's it. I gotta have my son become a star to pay for the fucking surgery for the dog.
Chico, you're on the air. In North
Scott, I
Adams.
told you, fuck everybody. I'll get rid of that dog with you one week.
Hey, Chico, what's happening?
Go for a little ride.
First fucking dog for that jackass.
What can I do for you?
Howard, you're letting them walk all over you, man. It's just
No, I'm not. I let me tell you something. I'm very
everybody's
aware.
just taking advantage of you.
That's true, but that's why I'm calling him out, and that's why I'm saying, look, between me and you, Scott,
yes,
you can say whatever you want to say face here. I know what's going on back there.
Fine.
I know how many times you're busy with listening to your son's music.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, enough. Stop.
Okay.
Time to get back to work.
Fine.
You know, show people what you got.
Fine.
It's not 2 times you listen to me. It's many, 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 many times.
People are now singing the words.
Yeah. There are people who know the words to the song. So he tries to fool me sometimes. He listens to his son's music with the headphones on, but I'm aware of even when the headphones are on, what goes on.
Those are just 2 times he got caught.
Oh, believe me, he's been caught more than 2 times, but he's got the headphones
I guess
on.
I never put headphones on for anything else either.
You say the song is not racing up the charts. It's a hit around here.
By the way, just so you know...
There is no song. It's not even, there's nothing.
I put Sal in charge of a chart that's going to monitor your work. There it is. It's the Scott's work checklist. You can see him back there on the Howard TV.
Put something into Scott's board where he could listen to what he's doing all day?
Well, something like that is being worked on.
Okay, good.
Hey, Howard?
Yes.
You know, this is one of the best segments that Scott's done all year. I'm laughing my ass off out there. I think he did a great job today. Can we put a gold star?
Put a gold
on
star in his head and give him... All right, that's his first gold star.
Okay.
All right. Scott, you now have a gold star. And you are a winner today because... Look how good you look.
It's got to be smaller.
I was looking for something to compliment my bald head. The hats
look
didn't work,
fabulous. Now you're a winner.
Thank you.
Who's the big winner?
You have to see this gold star.
Oh, my God.
The cloud's gone. I got a star now.
You're a winner today. How proud do you feel right now with a big star on your head?
I feel like I'm in 3rd grade again. I got my gold star, no more dunce cap, and I'm really proud of myself.
Listen, I love the work you do. Give me more of it. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. You are good.
Thank you.
Your work is not being questioned here. It's just I need more of it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I need more of it.
Okay.
Focus.
Output. Focus.
You got it.
Focus is the word of the day.
Yeah,
write focus on the star. John, take a magic marker and write focus on that star. Okay? Do you mind?
No, that's all right.
Do you mind? Go. It'll be a good reminder when you look in the mirror. Here, it's all right. He can do it right there on your head. And be sure not to get any ink on his head.
Write it backwards so he can read it in the mirror.
All right, let me see it. Focus. Yeah, there it is.
You're an inspiration.
You know
the
what?
rest of the staff is inspired.
You're not kidding. Everyone's going to be jealous of your big star that says Focus.
Fuck them all, because I got the star now.
Yeah.
They don't. Now we're going to walk around here proudly with the star. I'm going to go out into the lobby with my star, to the bathroom, everywhere.
Everybody's going to be jealous.
That's right.
Let Mel see it.
What is it? Yeah, let Mel see your star.
Let Mel for a raise.
Well, he's working for that merger.
He already thinks I'm an asshole. Let's look all the way.
Do me a favor and don't take that star off all day. And in fact, what is the name of your son's band again?
Emergency Now.
They should change their name to Focus.
Yes.
Because you've got a big
Focus
star. That's
Now.
great publicity.
Wasn't there a band named that?
Emergency what?
Now.
Emergency Now.
I didn't name them.
A terrible name. I mean, Emergency Now. All right, maybe that's good. What do I know? A lot of young kids now like those kind of names.
I mean, yeah.
All right, listen. I know your son. Your son's a talented kid. I
Very
like
talented.
It. Yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan's father had a star at work.
Is that right?
A lot of famous guitarists.
I didn't know that. He earned a star like Scott?
Several times.
Look at that. Richard makes a nice star, doesn't he?
Beautiful.
With the tape on it and everything.
I have to go look in the mirror.
You're not going to believe
I
it.
can't stop staring at it.
There you go.
I'm so proud now.
Look at that.
Look, there you go. Look on the monitor.
Beautiful. Can't see I'm bald now.
You're not a bad-looking man. Not with your star.
Yeah. Anything helps.
What a look that is.
All right. Listen, seriously, Scott,
Going to
thank
start a new fad now.
you. All right. Thank you. Please. Please help me. That's all I'm asking for. I need your help.
You look like Gorbachev.
A big stain on his head.
A grape stain?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to have any more room for more stars. Maybe I could put stars on top of that star.
Oh, don't worry. He won't do anything else right.
You're saying this is his only
Thanks
star?
for the confidence, Ralph.
That's it.
You're saying this is his only star he's ever going to get?
That's it, man.
Yes, Jim, go ahead. You're on the air in Scranton.
Good morning, Howard. How you doing? I got an idea. Why don't you put a fucking helmet cam on that bald head of his, and then you can record everything, and then Gary can watch the tape at the end.
No, he's always at his work module.
station.
He's always at his station. I just don't know what goes on over there. I always
you'll be
trust
able to
Scott
see.
will be doing the right thing, but then when I
do.
But then I
do
got
the right
reports
thing.
about the music, and he's consumed.
Howard, you want me to take care of this guy for you?
I had to nip this in the bud. No, that's all right, Jim. I got it under control.
No, verbally.
Go ahead.
Scott,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
get the fuck back in your hole and engineer something, or you're fired, you bald, lazy fucking prick.
Thank you. At least I can go back in there and do
Jim's an
something.
excellent manager. Where do you work, Jim? What kind of work do you do?
I'm a garbage man.
Right. Well, let me tell you. You know what? Laugh all you want, Scott, but I'll tell you what.
Made me laugh.
I make $17 an hour.
That's pretty good.
No
more
one's
than-
laughing now,
No,
are
I'm
they,
not,
Scott?
I'm not laughing now. Sorry. I didn't realize you made that much. Maybe I'll switch careers.
Pennsylvania, I'm fucking rich.
Let me tell you, this guy's probably got a
Houses
mansion.
here only cost $75,000.
He's got a McMansion. this
Yeah,
guy.
there you go.
$75,000.
That's right. You can buy a
Yeah,
house
so I
in.
bought my
You could
house
buy a house in Scranton for $75,000.
Wow.
Is it a trailer?
No. It's actually a home.
8
Full
bedrooms.
basement, 3-car garage. I got 2.5 acres.
Wow.
I swear to God, I'm
And
not
you
lying.
and you paid $75,000.
Actually, 79. Yeah, after all the closing costs and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
When did you buy this house?
5 years ago.
Wow.
That's
Is it in the middle of a toxic waste?
And let me tell you something.
No.
It's now worth $83,000.
There you go.
It's over an Indian burial ground.
Property values really.
You can't even get in for
Shooting
80.
up.
You can barely get in for $83,000.
What's your mortgage?
535, 550, something like that, and then my taxes on top of that, so I pay like $800 a month.
You
for
better be
everything.
quiet. There's going to be a run on Scranton today.
Yeah.
You're not kidding. I'm moving.
Well, it's outside of Scranton. It's rural. I drive home from work every day and I almost hit fucking cows in the road.
Why
But I
don't
mean,
we
it's nice
ever?
and
Why don't
quiet.
we ever do our show from Scranton?
Yeah.
We would live like kings.
Yeah, screw Vegas.
Oh, my
Yeah, but the
God. We
problem
could
is,
own
Howard,
Scranton.
We could have 10 acres.
The problem is you'd be in Scranton.
And we could make $17 an hour. I'm jealous.
What? No, I didn't mean your payments. How much money did you put down, and how much was left to
I didn't
mortgage?
put anything down. I put no money down.
Oh,
Yeah, why would you put something down?
Down. You want to get out of there.
No, it's not bad, really. It's not bad. I grew up just outside of New York City, and I kind of miss it, but it's nice around here. It's rural, you know, and then just 20 minutes away, you got the booming town of Scranton.
Ooh.
Oh, you're not even in Scranton. You're,
he's outside.
outside, about 15 minutes outside.
Why do you think it's 80 grand, Artie?
You know what? You can laugh all you want, but I'll tell you what. This
He's
guy's
living in a mansion.
Living great.
He probably
I'm
works.
living large, man. I got a wife. I got 6 kids living at home.
6.
Can I tell you something? This guy, though, you make jokes. You see, they know how much garbage he picks up. In other words, if he does it in 20 hours or he does it in 1 hour, they don't care, as long as the garbage gets picked up.
And if he doesn't pick up the garbage, there are people calling.
Right. You see, with Scott's work, I'm not sure exactly how much. In other words, when he's working on a special, it might take him 10 weeks where it should have taken him 1 week.
But if he's getting paid hourly, they do care if it's 20
Yeah,
hours.
see, you got to milk it. You got to stretch it out. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm not paying Scott hourly.
I could stretch my workout.
I think that's what you're doing.
No, I do it as quickly as I could.
Hey, come on, you got to get a little fire under you, man.
53 hours a week. How much do you work, Scott? How many hours a week?
Probably around 50.
How much do you actually work, though, out of that?
Probably around 1.
1 hour.
Yeah.
See? What did I tell you? All right, thanks, guys. All right, Scott,
Thanks,
thank
Howard.
you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. I need your work.
Thank
That's
you
all.
for the vote of confidence
Ralph,
and the star. I'm really proud of it.
Congratulations on your promotion over Scott.
Thank you.
All right.
Everybody
and you too,
was
John.
promoted over Scott.
Yeah. Now Scott has 2 new bosses,
Yes.
Ralph and John Hine, and Sal is in charge of his work chart.
Wow.
I'll be checking in with Scott later today. See how
Thank
he's
you.
doing.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
You got your first star.
It's great, isn't it? I love it.
Congratulations.
I'm not taking it off all day. It's a wonderful thing. Life's great. Thank you, Sal. I appreciate it. No problem. Love it. Now, if you all excuse me, I have to close the door and talk to my boss, John Hine. We have to work. We have to get work done.
So, Sal, are you going to stay in his room all day just to make sure he gets work done?
Absolutely. You know, I love Scott. I think Scott's a great guy. I think he's a great worker. And I think it's time we show the audience how hard of a worker Scott really is. So far, since he's gone back to his studio, he has spoke to John Hine privately, okay? He started drinking his coffee, and he sat and did nothing. Then he took the star off his head, refusing to cooperate. When I put it back on, he removed the star again. He's doing tasks in the wrong order. He's not prioritizing. He got up, did nothing, sat down again, did nothing. He failed to meet deadlines for the game show segment. He's being a wise ass, said he was jerking off when I asked him what he was doing.
So, Scott, do you think, is it going to be smooth sailing from here on out? It seems like...
No, it's not going to be smooth sailing. Why would it be
Well, you went in really defensive, and then halfway through your mood changed, and it seemed like you were cooperating better.
I always cooperate.
Yeah, but when you went in, you started screaming.
Yeah, because he's just busting my chops.
And now, how do you feel about having Ralph and John and Sal watch over you every minute?
It's fine if that's what they want to do.
That's not going to get to you?
No,
Is it going to...
not worried about it.
Is it going to hinder your relationships with them?
I don't think so. I just do what I do. If they want to watch me do what I do, then it's fine. It's not going to change what I do. But what I have to, it's not going to change my job, but what I have to do.
So needless to say, you're not going to play any more music, or your son's music, right?
No, I'm not going to do that.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hine and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about how Howard critiqued my appearance on Jimmy Fallon. He said I looked fat, and he loved that I used the term pieces of vinyl. Here's what happened.
Gary, something we brought up before you came in, where Howard's reaction to you having 4,000 pieces of vinyl. And Steve asked me, I say no, I call them records, but like, why do you think he has such a reaction to that?
I just think that's just what he picked up on today. You think that if I said I had 4,000 records, he wouldn't have made fun of that?
I don't know. That in particular seemed to get under his skin today.
He just wants to fuck with me.
Is pieces a term that people use, or did you just miss that?
People say that sometimes. It may not be. People have said that. It's not ridiculous, but it's ridiculous to him. It's ridiculous to have the records.
Well, how did you feel about his critique of your appearance on Jimmy Fallon? I did notice that you didn't go in to discuss it.
No. Here's what I'll say. I got up on Saturday morning, I went to Twitter, and read every imaginable insult that could be hurled at me about my teeth, about licking my lips, about what a bore I am, about how much Howard hates me, all of that. None of them said I was fat. No, so I thought that was funny that Howard goes, oh my God, he was so fat. You could see his belly hanging over. And I watch a lot of late night shows. Everybody that comes on a show does not wear a jacket. Some people don't.
Mm-hmm. So why was Howard calling you fat? Do you think he doesn't think you're fat?
I don't know what he's up to. I think this is funny. Howard's been calling a lot of people fat lately. And I sometimes wonder when Howard thinks he's fat. First of all, Howard's never been fat in 20 years or 15 years or whatever. And he was saying today to James Franco that, he's skinny fat or whatever. But Howard will put on like 4 pounds, and in his mind, he'll be fat. And I think sometimes he obsesses and then projects when he feels fat, everybody else is fat.
So you're saying Howard feels like he may be a little overweight, so anybody he talks to or sees is therefore overweight in his eyes?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, he's definitely been saying it to me and you and other people.
Well, anybody, yeah, everybody's overweight. Listen, in his world, overweight is, it's if you're 10 pounds underweight, you're 5 pounds overweight.
Yeah, why does he have that perspective? You're right. He's a thin, in-shape guy.
I sort of get it. He was a heavy guy for a decent chunk of his life, and then he got really skinny. And it's a fear to go back.
I've never seen this fat Howard.
Oh, he was.
I've seen the pictures from camp, and he's like skinny like a rail.
But then later on, he got fat. When I first met him, maybe he thought he was fatter than he was. I know that the story that he tells on the air all the time that really traumatizes him was that he was walking with his parka on and his whole ass filled with the parka. Somebody walked by and go, "Hey, fat ass." And there's another one where they were at a concert. I think it was a Rolling Stones concert at RFK Stadium, and somebody yelled, "Sit down, fat ass." And Howard was like, "I can't. Is that me?" And it was really upsetting to him.
But once he took the weight off, he hasn't gone back. I mean, he's been very strict about that. But you're right. I have noticed that he will say he's fat, and he looks anything but.
Exactly. I mean, he's in pretty amazing shape, and I don't know if I'm allowed. He's going to get older soon. He's going to be 60 in January. He's in fucking great shape. He doesn't look like anybody his age.
How did you feel doing Fallon? Like, were you thinking, what's Howard going to goof on? Or
I thought it was great. Howard said he spoke to me for like 4 or 5 minutes. I think he spoke to everybody for like 5 minutes. But again, I'm the third guest. I'm lucky to be on. I'm not expecting him to do an in-depth interview with me. He's a great guy. It's a great experience over there. They treat you like a king. And the point was to go on. Of course, we're talking about vinyl. We're promoting the show. It wasn't like I went there to talk about the Howard Stern show and hijacked it to talking about vinyl.
Well, I thought you did a good job.
And I thought I did a good job promoting the Howard Stern show. I talked about the Billy Joel interview. The Sirius XM plug got in. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Were you mad that here's the one thing I got a little bit of on Twitter too. Were you mad that I didn't mention you?
What do you mean?
That I didn't say, oh, I do a show with my buddy John Hine?
No, I figured you guys discussed it before, and you're saying you're just going to talk about... No, I don't care. I mean, what are you going to do? In that situation, you answer the questions.
Because there were some people like, I can see, here's the crack between Sean and Gary. The friendship is over.
Well, I told you, I was totally jealous you were doing it, but as we talked about off the air, I said, if you're going to promote the show, you have to do it.
And I wanted John to be there. It's totally easier when there's two of us than one.
John, did you get to do anything?
Hold on a second.
John, did you get to do anything exciting instead?
Yeah, I got to see my daughter Emily perform in Urinetown. Oh. So while I was doing that, Gary was on with Elizabeth Mitchell.
I was hanging out with Kevin Bacon. Yeah. Myself was taking pictures with Questlove. We were having a blast.
Shauna, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, this is Shayna.
Oh, hi, Shayna. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Baba Booey, I love you. You are not fat. You're beautiful.
Thank you, Shayna.
You're welcome. All right, so I have a theory. First of all, I'm a Jewish girl, and Jewish parents obsess about weight. There's two things that you can't, the worst things that you could be are fat and not keep your house clean. And I think Howard's parents probably obsessed about it, and it's just stuck in his head.
Well, Howard's told a story on the air before of his parents sitting him down and saying, look, you're not in good shape. You have to clean up your act. You need to get thinner and more from a health perspective, though, I think, than a viewing perspective. Would you agree, Gary?
Yes, they were doing it more for the health thing. But it's funny that you say that Jewish people are obsessed with weight because Jews, like Italians, are also obsessed with food.
Yes, and sometimes that combination doesn't work out that
exactly.
well. As if you look at some of our staff, including myself, you can see that happen. Thank you for your call. Let's go over to Jack in Savannah. Jack, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Hey, yeah, real quick. On that thing with Howard being obsessed with Gary's vinyl obsession, I guess we could call it. I think it's the same principle as people that become sports encyclopedias that have absolutely no sports aptitude whatsoever to compensate for it. I think it's the same thing. Gary wishes he was a rock star, wish he was associated with the music industry, and that's his way of compensating for it. And it gets under Howard's skin. I think that's my take on it. And by the way, Michelle Shocked, that was anchored down in Anchorage, was a little minor hit. Remember that?
Yes.
Keep the shit on.
It was yeah, I remember it well, actually. Jack, here's what I would say. I always love music. I don't think I'm overcompensating, and in some strange way, I am in the music business. I get to work with musicians every day. I get to book some of the bands that I grew up loving on the show, so I actually do work in the music business.
What do you think about my theory, though, is why that's Howard's gets under his craw? Do you think it's something like that, though?
I don't know. I don't think that's it. But I would love to hear more theories.
Today, I think it was because you called it pieces. That's what got to him.
But that's something he could grab onto. I just think today he was looking to grab onto something.
No, because if you his take was you're saying it as if you're the scholar and versus just saying, hey, I got a bunch of records. But you're right. He could take any angle to go after you if he wants to. All right, Jennifer in Jersey, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, I understand that poking fun makes for good radio, but is there ever a time that your feelings get really hurt, Baba Booey, online, or, when you're on the air and then after the show, Howard really apologizes? Or is there ever a time where you're like, enough is enough?
Well, a lot of times enough is enough, but what are you going to do? If you would have called 6 months ago, I would say Howard has never apologized to me off the air. But I think we talked about this on the air. After the Carol Miller whooping cough incident, when Howard really just skewered me the whole day, made me feel like I had infected half of America and everything. He called me that afternoon and he said he might have gone a little far, and then I felt worse. That sometimes I wish he would do that, but then it makes me feel worse. I can't explain.
Did you tell me that you ended up apologizing to him after he apologized to you?
Yeah, I was like, don't worry about it. But that actually, I sort of felt good because I thought that it had gone to a very dark place that day, where it was personal about what a fucking loser and asshole I am, and I was starting to fear for my job.
I like that Jennifer asked you a really sincere question about your thoughts, but refers to you as Baba Booey the whole
That's
time.
That's okay. I am Baba, but I am Baba Booey to a lot of people. I don't get offended by that.
Well, I love you. I love listening to you guys, especially after the Howard show.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Bye-bye.
John in Michigan, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Gary, Baba Booey, happy birthday. A little late. Mine was March 7th.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
I wanted to say, I am a DJ, KJ, karaoke, that kind of stuff, and I want to defend on the pieces of vinyl statement. I would say I probably have 15,000 or more pieces of vinyl, but you got to break it down into 45s, 78s, 33s, different brackets from that. So I don't know why he had to give you such a ration of hell about that, because pieces are pieces.
So,
right?
John, it would be inaccurate to call them albums because they're not all albums. They're all records, correct?
Right. So now it includes my 78s and my 45s.
Right. Pieces of vinyl would be total vinyl, whether it's 45, 78, 33. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then you break it down in brackets from there. So him saying, when Baba Booey said, I got 5,000 pieces of vinyl, well, how many of those pieces of vinyl are 78s? How many are 45s? Yada, yada. How many individual
I will
pieces?
say this. It's an expression that I've been using for a long time that I probably got with the guys at the record store. And it might sound odd to some people, but I will say this. I'm certainly not trying to show off.
Okay. Thank you, John. Lee in Florida, you're on the wrap-up show. Lee, are you there?
Oh, hi. Yes, this is for Gary. I think the reason Howard picks on him so much is that he loves you so much, and part of the thing is that the whole premise of the show is they bust each other's balls.
Gary, do you agree with Lee? He picks on you because he loves you?
I would agree more if I got the love part somewhere. Like if Howard said once every 6 months, I pick on you because I love you. But I don't get the love part, so I have to. It's inferred, Howard and I are Howard's my hard ass dad. I just have to know he loves me without him saying it.
He has said it though from time to time. Oh, I love Bob, and then he goes through a 20-minute bit about something you do wrong, but he does say it.
Yeah, but that's like Don Rickles go, I love you, and then he insults you.
Yes,
but does he love you, or is it just something to say to soften you while he's making fun of you?
Oh, I think Howard loves you.
I do too.
But I think he loves to pick on you more.
Right.
And he knows it's entertaining for the show.
I mean, it's 99% fucking with me and 1% telling people he loves me.
Tuesday's wrap-up show, I wanted to talk about how Howard dislikes the block party and how he dislikes Gary working with John Hein on their TV show. I try to describe with Shuli that we're really not doing anything bad. We're doing something good for the show, but Howard doesn't seem to understand that. So you guys should check it out and see what happened.
Howard feels that he wasn't he wasn't overwhelmingly negative in his critique of Gary's Fallon appearance. And Gary came in swinging this morning. I thought he was definitely looking for a fight, and he got one. And I thought he handled himself okay, but Gary wouldn't leave. And it was just, pounding after pounding. So we'll see how he's holding up when he comes in here. And then when Gary left, it was Ronnie's turn for the block party. And Howard says it's a blemish and had not too kind a word to say about that. He was commenting on Lisa G's book. He was commenting on all of these other projects that people here are doing, and feels that it's, you work for the Howard Stern show, and if you have any extra time, it should be spent working for this show or, doing, I guess, whatever you want to do personally, but not necessarily other projects. And Gary, it seemed like this morning you were looking for a fight when you went in there.
Well, I think I was the lightning rod. I mean, when he started first thing in the morning, what happened was he goes, geez, I never heard Pieces of Vinyl. And I said to him, I wasn't looking for a fight. I said, it's not an unheard of expression. Well, I never heard it. And so I think he was looking for a fight too. He saw me getting a little unnerved and he was baiting me.
No, I'm saying I think you were looking for a fight.
What do you mean?
I thought you were angry about the Pieces of and his whole critique of him.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, to some degree, I called him out to just be up front. And I think that I could have gone on Jimmy Fallon with firecrackers and Roman candles spitting out of my ass and done the greatest thing in the world, and he would have found fault with it.
Did it hurt your feelings when he said he watched it only because he had to, not because he wanted to?
It didn't hurt my feelings, but it was an obvious insult. Like, it was meant to be insulting.
And Robin?
What about her?
She was piling on quite a bit this morning, I thought, with you. And
she must be working on her book.
Well, that's fair, That's
No, I mean, she's working on a book. And again, everybody here isn't created equal, but let's be upfront.
It's different rules for different people. That's that.
True.
And I mean, myself included, I think. And
Right.
and you have to suffer through that sometimes, and sometimes you benefit from that. But Howard said that he felt he wasn't overwhelmingly negative in his critique of you.
I'm laughing because while you're saying this to me, you're looking at me and you're smiling.
Yeah, because he was overwhelmingly negative in his critique of you. But Robin always takes the angle that Howard's trying to help.
Right.
You learn from this sort of thing.
Right.
Do you feel like you've learned anything from this?
Well, I mean, I learned that he doesn't like us doing the show. But I mean, the whole stuff about the way I dressed, I think, again, listen, did I look phenomenal? No. Did I look horrific? No. I think it was just something he felt like picking out because he wanted to fuck with me.
Do you feel skinnier because we're on TV together and I make you look thinner?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And several people have told me that.
Yeah, me too.
Although somebody told me that you make me look older.
People have said to me that they didn't realize how much taller I am than you.
Right. But I got one of my best friends, the guy who's best man at my wedding, he said, you got to stay away from that guy. He's making you look old. He's got black hair. You're all gray.
Well, not even all my hair. But look, you take your lumps like anything else, but our show wasn't the only thing that was picked on. He called out Lisa's book. He called out the block party. He really called out any outside project and said, you know what? When the show's not on, you should be working here. In my experience working here, and I've worked a bunch of other places, I've never seen, for the most part, people who work harder on a show. I mean, everybody here sort of obviously loves the show, but people dedicate their lives really to this show. Do you think that's a fair thing to say?
I do. And Will's come on and said, I forget the expression he uses. It's, it's not a job. It's a lifestyle. You don't go home. I don't go home at 4 PM and go, turning off my phone. I'm not looking at my email. I'm done for the day. That's just impossible. There's many nights that I'm doing show material, even on Sunday. Howard and I were on the phone 3 times on Sunday.
I did understand Howard's distinction, though, when the caller called in later about this. he is the boss. If he wants to do AGT,
sure.
that's his call. And if he wants to make sure that we're working 24/7, that's his call also. That's what a boss does. It's a matter of how we, if we were on board for that sort of thing.
I think that there was some information that was given to us a couple of years ago that may have changed, and I think it's a discussion that I'll probably inevitably have with him off the air. But even if you listened on the air, you heard Howard say, however many years ago, when he was waiting to sign the contract that we're in now, I can't sleep at night because I worry about you guys. I worry that I'm responsible for you. You guys need to figure out a future. So some people tried to figure out a future, and I think that seems to bother him. So I got to figure it out.
Craig and Madison, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Gary. Due respect, if I worked for Howard, I would have kicked him in the balls by now for the way he treats you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
All right, I know, but I'm just saying, you really put up with a lot of shit. Okay, there's no reason for these Ronnie's block parties to be canceled. Howard created the monster. He turns his employees into semi-celebrities, and then they milk it. What's wrong with that? Look at Jackie the Joke Man, all the stuff he sold. Look at Artie. Where would he be? He's on DirecTV. He's got his own show, and he's too fat to fish. Baba Booey, you wrote that stupid autobiography. You never would have been able to write that. And even Fred milked it with his band.
Well, I think let's take it back. With Artie and Jackie, they both arrived here with careers. So I think when Jackie started, he was a stand-up comedian. It may not have been a great career, and his career got dramatically better while he was here.
But he was established.
But he was established as a comedian. So his plugs were actually, written into his contract, which is a whole other story we should talk about one day. And with Artie arrived here as a guy who'd already been on a network television show and also had an established stand-up career, which also got dramatically better while he was here. So again, I think, them plugging or going out and doing gigs is something that you knew you hired a guy and he does this other stuff, and you knew you were going to deal with that. I think for somebody like me who started on the show as a kid in college, it developed, and so maybe Howard feels he has a little bit more say over how that works. And he's right. Do I think that I would have sold over 100,000 books without being on the show? Who would give a shit about my story at all? Mm-hmm. Of course I'm aware of that. And even that John and I got a show, I think John and I do good on this show, and I think we do a good job on the other show, but we don't make any pretense that we would have gotten a show without being on this show.
Well, I think you draw on a distinction that we talked about last week, which is those who are born and raised, as I like to say, on the show versus those who came to the show after they did something else. And I think Howard makes a distinction in his mind about that, whether it's you or Sal or, JD, Ronnie, all these people who came here, this was their job, and then became famous, quote unquote, for being on the Howard Stern show. Whereas other people, maybe Richard, had done something else and maybe different rules apply to everybody. But I don't think anyone here kids themselves that the success from our outside project doesn't stem off of the success of the show. If the fans of the show don't support our outside projects, then nobody's going anywhere. But
well, the people who kidded themselves about that are no longer here.
Right. That's right. But doing those outside projects isn't necessarily a reflection on your involvement within this show. And that's what I think is getting missed here.
I agree, but I think with Howard, it's very black or white. If you're not doing something for me, then you're doing something that's not for me. And I think it's as simple as that. You're doing something that doesn't benefit me, so why are you doing it?
And he wasn't stopping. This morning, he was genuinely pissed off, said, quote, he doesn't like the outside projects, and it's got to come to a stop. And the block party took a major hit, with Ronnie, and Ronnie went in there to defend himself, of course, and didn't do a very good job. And now the block party, I'm guessing, Shuli, that the guys are thinking twice about it because Howard's saying, I really don't want you doing that sort of thing.
It's not even about thinking at this point. He's the boss. What he says goes. And if he's not happy with it, then, we're not going to continue to do it. The thing that bums me out is, A, he's never seen what we do. And I'm not saying he should come to a show. I don't even know that he would like it. But I think the picture he's painting in his mind is much, much different than what we're actually doing.
He's seen it. We've seen a telescope version of it.
Well, but that's not the show. A telescope version is not what we do, you know. And,
Right.
And so he hasn't seen it.
Right.
But that's the reality of it.
The other thing you run up against, though, Shuli, is I think, like, for example, Gary and I's show is separate from this show in a way, whereas yours could be viewed as an extension of the show, like a Howard Stern show on the road.
And look, the whole block party got started based on the fact that, you know, there are people who work here that, look, we live in New York. It's expensive as hell to live out here on the East Coast. And, you know, you got to make ends meet somehow, some way. So it was put together as a goof. Did I think that, you know, a year later we'd be selling out shows across the country? Absolutely not. And it took off. And I think it took off because people are actually enjoying it. If they didn't, like you said, John, they wouldn't support it and they wouldn't buy tickets. And, you know, I don't know.
You bring up an interesting point because I was, now that we're talking really bluntly about this, I was sort of surprised when you guys first started that Howard sort of let it happen.
Right.
Because there were other things like it that he had put the squash on.
Absolutely.
You know, Stuttering John had been out in his version of this. And
we did the Killers of Comedy before the block party.
All that sort of stuff. But I think that once it became, it's weird, like if it's you know, John had a great move. John just hired 3 good comedians and called it Stuttering John's Comedy Show or whatever.
Stuttering John and Friends.
Stuttering John and Friends. But I think that the block party, what Ronnie up front for whatever it is, but when it started, I was surprised that he let it go. And I think that because it was sort of this quiet little thing, he didn't really pay that much attention to it. I think when it got big, it caught his attention.
What's strange to me also is that, you know, he when he's screaming how much he hates it, you know, I think back of, you know, me and Scott fighting in studio over money, or JD telling, you know, stories about getting laid on the road. And, you know, it didn't seem that he had a problem with it as on the scale that he does now then.
Right. The only thing I would say is, and I think you would admit this, but others in the block party wouldn't, it has provided tons of show content.
Absolutely.
But let's not kid ourselves. That's not why you guys are doing it.
No, absolutely
I think
not.
Ronnie thinks he's doing it because it provides show content and he enjoys it.
No, Ronnie does it. I can tell you without a doubt that Ronnie does it because he loves doing it.
What does he love about it?
It's the Ronnie Munn block party.
I get it.
But I think that's what he loves about it.
He really does. He loves that there's people coming out to see, you know, his show, and he just digs it. He's completely, he was in a shell. He was like, you know, he wasn't into it at first. And once he got the bug, he's like, he's Mr. Block Party. You know, he loves doing it.
Ronnie, do you feel like the success of the block party has changed you in a way?
What are you talking about? I'm the same miserable asshole. What's the difference?
You know what I mean. Like Shuli was saying before, that you enjoy the fame of the block party, being the guy on stage, making sure everybody's having a good time.
It's fun being out there with the people. I like it. But is something wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Clearly, he's a people person.
But my question is,
I am a people person. When I get around the fans, I'm a people person.
But my question,
ask them. They love coming to the shows.
But my question is, do you need sort of a stage and fans for it, or are you that way whether you're on stage or off? Do you know what I mean?
Well, you know how I am when I'm off, so why would you even ask the question?
Stupid question, John. Dumb question.
I know how you are with me, Ronnie. We're friends.
Yeah, we are. I hope.
But I'm saying, like,
Ronnie, can I make a point here? If Matt Lauer was interviewing a friend, and every time Matt asked a question, the guy and he goes, "You know how I am. You know me." Then the audience wouldn't get anything out of it.
But the audience knows my routine here. I mean, you know, I get my ass busted.
You understand? If John asks a question that he knows the answer to, he might think the audience needs to know the answer.
Ask the question again, John.
May I, Ronnie?
Yeah, be my guest.
No, I don't want to. I'm going to move on to a different one. After Gary was in there for a while, getting beat up pretty bad for his pieces of vinyl and Fallon and weight and everything else, Howard quickly shifted to the block party, and he played, I guess, Stephanie reading. He was going to play Stephanie reading a poem.
He did play it, didn't he?
And you went right in there, and
I didn't go right in there right away. I asked Gary, "Should I go in?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think so." So I wasn't sure whether you're going to go in.
What did you think of Howard's take, calling the block party a blemish, and he's embarrassed by it? He doesn't sound like he wants it to keep going.
A pubic hair in his hamburger.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. So,
well, where's the confusion?
What do you mean? Where's he? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I just don't know.
What are you going to do?
Well, we're booked up till the end of the year, so I don't know if he wants to.
How much? When you say booked up, how many shows are you talking you got left?
We do
6,
one
10,
show a month.
One a month.
Okay. So
we're talking like 8, 9 shows.
Will
left.
you book new shows?
Again, I don't know what to do. Okay.
Well, Shuli,
let me ask you a question. Somebody comes to you and offers you another TV show. What are you going to do?
I got to think about it.
I got to think about it too.
And from my point of view, I just want to make sure rock solid one way or the other. If he wants it stopped, then it will stop. But
what he said today, he wants it stopped. So what do you need to hear?
I think
because I've heard different things.
I think we're getting into Greg Fitzsimmons forward territory.
What do you mean?
I don't think Howard wants to come out and say, Shuli, Ronnie, stop it.
But that's all he's been saying. So
but
I don't understand.
But he does and he doesn't say it. Like when he's on the show, he says,
and this
I
is
want
why,
this to go away, this and that. But
well, he said the same thing about your show. So what are you breaking my balls for?
Because our show's already taped and in the can. There's nothing we can do about it.
Well, we have tickets sold already too.
Okay, so then you're going to keep doing your live shows, and like you said, you're scheduled through the rest of the year.
Okay.
And like you said, when you said Howard did say it and didn't say it, that's why I'm asking for solid clarification, just so I know that, I can tell the promoter, don't book any more shows.
If Shuli asked for solid clarification like that, Howard was going to say, I want it done. And then does it stop? Or would it be a mistake for Shuli to ask that question?
It's a mistake if he wants the answer he wants. Because I think if you ask Howard that question, it will be no. I want it stopped. I think that's what it'll say. I took a little offense today too when Howard said, "I wish I had an executive producer who could handle these things for me," but I didn't know what he wanted. He never. The block party was on the road for a long time, and Howard never said to me in any way, shape, or form that he wanted it stopped. Right. I would do what he needs to have done. I would have that conversation.
And I have no problem stopping it. None at all. If that's what he wants, he is the boss. What he says goes, and it will be done.
Tom and Boston.
But how come you didn't have a problem when Scott was on it? And I don't get it.
What do you mean,
Scott
Ron?
tortured you?
Because when Scott was on it, every day it was another thing about the block party.
But I think when Scott was on it, it wasn't as big as it is now.
Wasn't the juggernaut.
Didn't become the force that it's become out there in the comedy world.
Okay.
Sir, you guys are drawing very well.
Yeah, I know we are. And I thought that would make him, and, say what you want. I thought that would make him happy. I thought being out there with the fans and doing this kind of stuff, they're enjoying it. I thought it was some kind of interaction with the show. I thought he might like. I thought he liked it. I thought he did. I guess he doesn't. So if he wants it in, wants it over with, it's fine.
Do you feel like you're representing the show when you guys go out there?
A little bit. You don't think so?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe that's what he doesn't want.
All right. Why is he climbing all over my fucking ass when he's doing all his own shows?
I think he's got a problem with you.
I'm not climbing over anybody. Tom in Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
John, you ask everybody what the problem is. The way I see it is Gary, Shuli, Ronnie. I think everybody there, especially those three, really worked their ass off for Howard, and it just feels like they're beaten, like they didn't do anything wrong. They're trying to make money. It's funny when someone goes to AGT and drops $15 million on a part-time job. Here these guys are just trying to make ends meet a little bit more, and I just think that sometimes Howard gets a little pompous, and I love him to death, but and these guys are like, wow, we're just trying to make money. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not cutting up the show, and here we're getting shit on. And Gary, you are his executive producer, and you let him shit on you. Every single thing you do outside that show, he shits on you. If Artie was there doing something, do you think Artie would come in and say, oh, Artie, you look like a fat fuck? He would never do that.
But we discussed
you because you let him.
We discussed not because I let him. We discussed that earlier because Artie had a career coming in, and I'm going to make a big point here right now. I'm pretty sure John will agree with me. My motivation for doing the TV show is not money. If I told you what we make, it's almost nothing. It's almost not worth doing it. My motivation for doing it is to be prepared for when Howard's done. Now Howard might say, "Well, what the fuck are you doing? Who would want you when I'm done?" And that's a legitimate question to ask, but I'm at least making an effort to try to establish something that somebody might be interested in when he's done.
I can't speak for the block party, but I agree with Gary. That's why we did it. We're looking to maybe, do something with our careers once Howard finishes, because you don't want Howard to end and be like, okay, now what do we do?
Well, Shuli has a career as a comedian, and I think, having the block parties. If it does end, at least he's out there. He's got his name out there, and he maybe can go a little bigger than he was before, because before he wasn't, drawing the crowds he's drawing now.
So Ronnie, so John and I are out there trying to establish ourselves as, as maybe hosts for down the road. Shuli's out there trying to establish himself as a comedian. I think you like the money, but I don't think you do it for the money. So what's your motivation?
I just like doing it. I mean, I like being on the road with these guys. We have a good time. And like I said, I like hanging with the people. And that's it. I mean, I don't have to do it. Without a doubt, I don't have to do it. And I make a fine living here. Between the limo business and the security, I make a fine living that I don't have to do it. The money is great. Whatever it is, it goes. To be honest with you, last year, the money that I made, I bought my Corvette with. I got something for myself out of it.
Would you think it's fair to say, don't take this as an insult, because it's not, you might hear the word and think of it, that for you it's mostly about ego?
No, it's not ego at all.
And ego that it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to do it.
I like doing it. Yeah, I like doing it. I've said it 100 times. I like doing it. I like being out there with the people.
But I
enjoy it.
That is ego.
But it's not ego to me.
Ego is not a negative word.
Yeah, I know. But
it means it makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, I like it. I do. I like doing it.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, JD spoke about where he found anal massage clips, and then the conversation quickly turned to Benji, who's wearing lifts, which are about this big. Benji claims he's 5'8", none of us believe him, and so we had a long, detailed discussion about Benji, his height, and everything else that's Benji.
Let's get over that anal massage you were listening to.
What?
How did you uncover that clip?
Well,
not clip. It's a whole series.
Well, it started with a clip on YouTube and like other websites where it's mainly that intro part. But it's sort of it's edited weird. They got weird things. And they replayed.
But how do you become aware of that it even exists?
I think I'm either I came upon it somehow or someone emailed it to me.
There. That would be interesting. How would you come upon it somehow?
Well, someone emails it to me, or I find it on the website or something.
Is it the voice? Is it the material? Is it everything that works?
Oh yeah, I mean, a guy's talking about anal massage and assholes and stuff like that. You gotta see more. So I basically looked it up, and there was a thing you can get it on Amazon somewhere, and I was like, it costs like $50. It costs a lot of money.
What, like a DVD?
Yeah, and then or video, and because it's like from 2001 or so. This is a while ago. And then I came upon I was trying to see if there's anywhere to see it online, the full thing, and I came upon the website, eroticmassage.com, and it has a whole bunch of different like sexual massage things or whatever.
Did you check out the whole website while you were there?
Well, I think you can only buy you can buy the certain tapes, not like can't get the whole access to the website to everything.
You can't get the library.
You can't get the library. You can only get a certain.
What are some of the other massage choices besides anal?
I don't remember. It's just a lot of sexual and tantric and holistic and but they're all involved. Sex and anuses and penises and stuff like that.
And did you learn anything from this?
Learn anything?
Yes.
I mean, I learned stuff that I don't want to do to myself.
Are you tempted to go home and massage your asshole?
No.
Did any of it appeal to you in any way?
No.
How about you, Benji?
Yeah, I thought the guy. It was very funny, his voice and his rhythm. But first of all, I thought listening to him was really enjoyable. I like his whole rhythm. And yeah, I think he has a good points, to get the maximum pleasure without hurting anyone else out of your body. It sounded like I wanted to touch my ass the way he described it. I have he made it sound really fun. He really did.
It is. Tell us how that works out.
Something like this, something like that, not that I'm looking to do it, but it's something that takes a lot of time and involvement and stuff. And I just want to, just jerk off and that's it, really.
You're not willing to make that kind of commitment?
I don't want to commit. First of all, I'm not interested in, things going up and.
Yeah, I agree with it. I'm not into the actual, I guess he was talking about certain things that does that. But just, listen, you get pleasure when you when you clean your ass in the shower, right? That feels good.
Well, no, I mean, no, not really.
But doesn't it feel good? Just like, I mean, different parts. Like, listen, if you stroke most parts of your body in the right way, it feels nice, right? Doesn't it?
I don't know, Benji. Stop
We're going
staring.
down the rabbit hole.
Let's talk about the shoes, Benji, because a lot of people did notice them today. Benji's got huge, they're not even lifts. I don't know what to call them. They're like
Air Jordanas.
They're Frankenstein kind of shoes. And are you doing it for attention? Are you doing it because you really enjoy being taller?
I like the look. I always wanted to do it, and I told Elisa, I'm a perfectionist, so this is the kind of thing I would never get done. I told Elisa about it when we first started dating. She's like, oh, I can do that, have that done in like 2 seconds. And she went to a shoe store and had them like made. I've worn them for about a year now.
But they were black, and they were
black. Those fell apart, so we just made new ones.
How do you decide on the height? Because those are pretty tall.
I want it to be natural, so I'm going up a little slowly throughout the years.
Right. In other words, you got C cups instead of D cups.
Exactly. But I do feel it's weird now when I don't have them on. Like I feel really weird at work without them.
How tall are you without the shoes?
I think I've said I say 5'9", but Gary said he thinks I'm like 5'8".
He might be shorter because I'm 5'8". He's not that much taller than me with the shoes on.
No, I'm saying without the shoes, you're 5'8",
I think, around.
Okay.
5'8", 5'9", something like that.
5'7".
5'7".
I know I do because
5'2".
Because you're not that much taller than me with the shoes.
Yeah,
on.
I'll say 5'8", maybe under 5'8", maybe under 5'4". I don't know.
And how tall are you, Steve?
5'8". So
yeah, but you have
he's
shoes
got to
on
be
now.
5'6" or something like
Right.
that. 5'7".
No.
Look at those things.
I'll put money on it.
Can we measure you after the show?
Yeah, you can measure all parts.
How tall? How many inches are you looking to make your shoes eventually?
Yeah, what's the
max?
I think it's gonna be so fun to be like to be Howard height.
6'5" you want to be?
I think that would be fun. That's the eventual goal.
You're not gonna be able to walk.
He had a great line during the break. You know, Howard was asking him about it and stuff. And Benji goes, I've been wearing them so long. Now when I see other short people, I go, like, look at Ganji. He's short and fat.
I know, he looks like a slob now to me. He looks like I love Ganji. He's a nice guy. I actually think he's a handsome guy. But he looks like this little dumpy, like squished thing now when I wear my shoes.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show.
Richard and Sal almost go all the way.
That's the man ass. A Howard TV staffer gets the family jewels polished.
That was a direct hit, man.
Benji takes a shot of Tila tequila.
I gotta get hard first. And Hulkamania runs wild.
Hero boys, fight, fight, fight!
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm Rachel Fine.
And I'm John Hine, and apparently this is Hee Haw. Let's kick the show off with Ronnie having sex with a black guy while porn star Jocelyn James looks on.
How do you do that? See, it's not that easy, is it?
Plug in your phone and click.
And then I was like, this?
Yeah. Something like that. There you
Where
go.
do you say Tiger's fingers went?
In my, you know.
Ryder, give it to me good. You give me the good, Ryder.
There you go. Nice.
Nice. Oh,
There you
yeah. Deeper, motherfucker.
That's the man ass.
I have no way of knowing what it feels like to get kicked in the jimmies, but I would imagine it's pretty painful.
Rachel, you'd be correct. I've been hitting the balls about 143 times in my life, and you never get used to it.
143, wow.
Yeah, people think synchronized swimming isn't a contact sport, but it is.
It is.
Well, we learn something new about you every day, John. Here's a former Howard TV producer getting hit in the nuts.
The Howard Stern Show's blast from the past.
I gotta figure out. See, there's nowhere to dodge it, too. Oh, dude, are you all right? Oh, shit. Are you all right, man? That was a direct hit, man. Are you all right?
Something tells me antics like the one you're about to see do not happen to your average person in the hallway at work.
God.
Well, you did good.
Well, thank you.
So Tila, so I guess Benji might have a big dick since he was being nice to you.
Oh, yes, he does. Can I check it out?
Is that true?
Sure. I'm trying to get up. I gotta get it hard first.
You gotta get it hard first. Come on.
Can I just,
Oh,
I thought you didn't want to
Oh, look at you.
She's like a stripper. She keeps pulling back.
I felt his dick.
As a rule, we never like to feature the same person in back-to-back clips.
That's right, Rachel. But since Benji has multiple personalities, having him appear in 2 clips in a row really isn't like seeing the same person twice.
So here's Benji with Hulk Hogan. First, you will witness shy Benji, then overly excited Benji, and finally, Hebrew Benji.
Hey Hulk, got one question for you. Sure, brother. I wanted Benji to do an intro for us just like you did, and he's having trouble with it.
Benji?
You got any advice for him? How to get into that?
Well, you need to wake up. Benji Mania, brother. You ready?
Yeah.
Just do exactly what I do, okay?
All right. Wake up, man.
Yo, Howard TV.
Yo, Howard TV.
Come on, brother, louder. Yo, Howard TV.
Howard TV.
This is Benji Mania.
This is Benji Mania.
And what you gonna do, brother?
What you gonna do, brother?
When Howard TV runs wild on you.
Amen. 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 Ishki, hey, Pascolin. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. Senior boys are really solid. Ishki, Pishki, hit him the Kishki. Who the hell are we? Hey, Izzy, Isaac, Jacob, Sam. We're the boys that eat no ham. Matzah, bride, matzah, till we die. Whoa, grab those girls and hold them tight. Hebrew boys, fight.
I like it. Stunner. Benji Mania, that was good.
We all know Sal is miserable and a little crazy.
And apparently, along with being miserable and crazy, he has a death wish.
The Howard Stern Show Creative Meeting.
Think about if we had a real good professional makeup artist dress up as a black guy and go to Harlem as the only black guy who supports McCain. And interview the black people about why they're voting for Obama.
My only issue with this, we were going to do this when the movie came out, Tropic Thunder. They were going to do it with me, and I backed out of it because my feeling was I didn't think that they could do a good enough job. And it was going to look really bad.
Blackface. That's kind of
I don't want to walk up to Harlem in blackface.
Right. Well, I wasn't thinking necessarily blackface, but a real professional job. But again, it's risky. I'm trying to literally.
So what's the joke?
Well, generally, I would be as a black person, and the whole thing is I'm looking for another black person who supports McCain, and I try to find out why they're voting for Obama.
Why don't we just get a black guy to do it?
Yeah, you could do that too.
It's time for wrap-up show clips. Yahoo!
That's right, John. Each week, our free interns work hard to painfully scour through hours and hours of boring wrap-up show footage to bring you 3 minutes of the most entertaining and interesting parts of the show. This is no easy feat.
Hey!
In this first clip, Gary Dell'Abate talks about wanting Ryan Phillippe's body. Get in line, Gary.
Yahoo!
Now, Gary, do you think Howard is jealous of... He must have said 10 times how good-looking Ryan Phillippe was when he was in the studio today.
He's a good-looking guy. I hate to say it. I'm not gay or anything, as JD would say, but he's a good-looking guy.
So do you...
I look at guys like that, I go, damn, if I could be in that body for a weekend, I would bring it back wrecked.
Here's Benji having a very friendly conversation with the head of Howard 100 News, Brad Driver.
In the report, Brad, did you say Benji Bronk, who lies about everything?
No.
Okay,
That's
so then what's your beef?
He said, no, my beef was he said in his office, well, we think you lied about this, so that means you lied about this.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah, you just said it again on the air.
I said we spoke to the son. We spoke
and
to
what did the son tell
Bronx.
you?
You have no relation. He doesn't
and
know.
how does that
He's
make me a liar?
never
How
heard
does
of
that make
you.
me a liar?
Come on.
No, answer me. How does his
All right.
son say that no relation make me a liar?
All right.
How does that make me a liar?
Brad Driver's got to get out of here.
Thank you,
Dude,
Brad.
answer the question. How does that make me a liar if his son says I'm no relation?
Because you said that you
No, Gary, now you're saying that. I specifically have answered several times that I am not related to that person.
I invite you to come talk to me.
I'll tell you, talk to you on the air right now. I'll talk to you anywhere. I'll talk to you on any street you want.
Tell me why we cannot talk about Detlef Bronx.
I haven't said you can't. I would suggest you don't.
And finally, we have a caller who has some choice words for former supermodel Janice Dickinson.
Janice Dickinson is disturbing to look at. You're all affected Hollywood showbiz people. She looks like a train wreck.
Would you fuck her?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Something tells me Miss Dickinson would probably pass on banging you, sir.
But if you're interested, I'm sure Rachel would bang you. And for my slutty co-host Rachel Fine, I'm John Hine. We'll see you next week.
You are such a jerk.
What time's the Harper Valley PTA meeting?
You know what? I am rocking my own sense of style, John.
Country line dancing?
If you would take it up a notch from your same button-down shirt every week.
Same button-down shirt. This is a look.
It's some kind of look.
Hey,
it's
love
not a good look.
Love it.
Just change it up is all I'm saying.
I'm going to put on overalls for you? I'll put on overalls for you.
All right.
What do you think's the strongest one?
Out of those? Oh, my dad has the biggest penis contest.
Yeah, that's good. That's the one. Go with that.
How many answers do you think we're going to get on that one?
Yeah, right.
Mine or my dad?
My dad.
Sure.
Just out of curiosity, how do you know that your father has a big one?
He just would whip it out anywhere. We'd be out fishing, and he just takes it out, and it flops out. He's uncut like Sal, too.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show.
George Takei offers some Christmas cheer.
This is our Christmas card from last year.
Medicated Pete gets a powerful blowjob.
We had that problem.
Ow! Howard compliments Baba Booey.
And you're not a good producer.
And JD talks about his favorite porn genre.
It does make me nauseous at times.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hine.
And I'm Rachel Fine. Now let's start with the lovable and eccentric George Takei as our cameras caught up with him so he could explain his avant-garde Christmas card.
This is our Christmas card from last year, and we chose this photo because this was taken when we did the Newlywed Game, and they wanted a lot of stills that they could put behind us for some of their publicity shots. And I thought this turned out very nicely. So this wasn't to all of the people that we sent Christmas cards to. It was just to special people, and Richard happens to be one of them.
People often ask me what it's like to work with Medicated Pete. Aside from the sweaty palms, the incessant staring, and the way he skulks around the office, well, it's pretty horrendous.
So you can feel my pain. I personally don't think that Pete's that bad. I mean, at least he provides an outlet for the guys in the office to have some fun and blow off steam.
That sounds legit?
Yeah, she's outside the building. She's like really here.
Why didn't she come up?
Okay. Because she's a teacher. She doesn't want to go home. Okay. She doesn't want to lose her job, man. We had that problem here.
Ow! The fuck? I'll talk to you in a minute. Hold on a second. I'm getting sprayed out here. Hold on. I'll talk to you. I'll call you back. That fucking hurt, man. Look out. That fucking stings, bro.
You're gonna do your hair.
Dude.
Do his hair.
Ow. Look at this style and fucking Richard here. Go fucking back to work, will you?
Well,
Easy.
what?
As most of you are aware, Benji is a man of spontaneity, fearless self-deprecation, and a physicality that knows no end. Some in the business refer to this as shtick. I like to call it Benji bronchitis.
Who's that, Liv?
Just cut it out.
What's
right?
that name that they're saying?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Extra Bronc? Is that the name?
What are you doing, man? I'm hungry. This is some cake crumbs down there.
Rach, did you know that Janice Dickinson was born in 1955?
I didn't know the exact year, but I knew she was in her 50s.
55 to be exact. In supermodel years, that's the equivalent of like 3 lifetimes.
Here's Janice chatting with Gary before her interview with Howard about how normal her life is.
Hey, Q. How are you? You look the same.
No, I'm not. I look thinner.
Thinner. Yeah, but this is white.
Well, what do you want?
Dye.
No, then you look like one of those freaky guys. You look like the haircut from
That looks
Hanson.
really, really good.
Hey.
No, you look really, really good.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah.
Everything good? Money suits you.
Money?
Success, money, a new gym membership.
I work for success.
Yes, you do. You work hard.
So what are you working on? What are you up to?
I've been back and forth to England a whole bunch.
And how old's your daughter now?
I'm raising a 16-year-old.
How's that going?
It's like the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life.
How do you tell her not to do all the stuff you did?
You don't. Yeah, I try to set a great example.
Right.
I have a fireman who's a boyfriend. So I've got like this really hot, like young, hot fireman. He's really nice in the house. Got a normal lifestyle. Yeah.
If things go south with the fireman, I think her and Ronnie would make a good couple.
Yeah, they would be perfect together. Almost as perfect as these guys are together. Here is the gang during a Howard Stern Show creative meeting.
The Howard Stern Show creative meeting.
They came back to us and they're looking for a customized, non-solicit promotion. One of the lines they're using to promote the movie is bigger robots to fuck you up. So I take a look and I say, that's like saying, why don't you make that hanger funny? Like, make the hanger funny. I don't know how to make bigger robots to fuck you up. I don't know how to make that a promotion or how to make that interesting. I don't know what to do with that.
Then you're not a good producer.
I don't know. So,
why are you blaming him?
Rachel, you want to do a 3-toss?
What's a 3-toss, John?
It's when we toss the 3 clips all at once and then show each clip back to back to back.
Well, why don't you show me how it's done?
The following wrap-up show highlights will feature JD discussing gay porn, Richard turning a year older, and a caller making a joke that bombs horribly. You see? 1, 2, 3. Roll it.
Listen, and maybe I'm immune or what is it?
Anesthetized?
Whatever. To gay porn because I've pulled gay porn.
Pulled what?
And watched it. Pulled the audio.
Pulled off.
Oh.
No, I haven't pulled off. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, I'm just not gay. And I forget where I was going. I forgot. I'm sorry. I can see it. It doesn't do anything to me. It does disgust. It does make me nauseous at times because it's not. It's just not into me what I'm saying. Or God damn it, Will. Will's making faces over here. He's trying to fuck with me.
I'm trying to listen to you.
Are you going to vary your routine now that you're living with your girlfriend? And because you usually do the same thing for your birthday every year, right? Don't you watch a movie or something?
I still do that, yeah. I watch John Carpenter's Halloween, my favorite movie of all time, and eat a Papa John's pizza and drink a 6-pack of Miller Lite. And but then when my fiance comes home, then we'll go out to a nice dinner. So that's that's
you're going to go to dinner
changeable.
after eating the Papa John's pizza?
Yeah.
And 6 beers.
It'll be a small pizza.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank
just for
you.
the record, the massage I got Richard is a legitimate massage parlor. Richard likes legitimate massage.
Yeah, well, me and my fiance are going there this weekend for hot stone massage. My first one. I can't wait.
Are you saying you don't like legitimate massage?
No, I love it. I think me presenting a massage, people would get the impression that I'm getting it from Tokyo Delights. I'm not. I'm getting it from
Hong Kong Garden.
First off, Richard Roper is the man. He's a gambling dude. You know, he's a coxman. I think he's probably one of the best guests you guys had in there for a while.
He's a good guy. He's a regular guy. I love hearing him talk about stuff.
Oh yeah, I would have liked to know if he used like his 2 thumbs up technique on any of his girlfriends. Though that'd been pretty nice.
We're letting you go, CWB. The floor is yours.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Damn, that was a bomb. But anyway, though, you guys do a good job on the show, man. Richard Roper is the shit.
All right.
Later, guys.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
You know, I used to comment on those, and I realized my new technique is to just let it stink like a fucking bad fart.
And that's called a 3-toss.
John, there are idiot savants, and then there are just idiots. And you would be the latter.
Thank you.
Let's do a 3-toss sign-off. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you next week.
It's a 3-toss sign-off.
If you had been
Doesn't
quicker,
make any
it would have been
sense.
3.
You're doing clips. You introduce clips.
I understand, but I was doing 3
Sign-off.
goodbyes, and it was like a quick
3-toss.
You missed it. Well, he blew it, you guys. He blew
Toss
it.
her out of here.
Stop
3
it.
times.
Stop it.
I got it right.